That doesn't look too bad.
Alrighty, people. Welcome to...
Are you ready to rumble?
I was born ready to rumble. Rumbling all of you guys here on episode 34 of the ADLR Podcast. I'm joined by Randall. I couldn't think of the fuck... I just heard the song, too. I was going to do another fucking quote for the song. Hold on. Oh, car co-signed by his mama, Randall. And then we got... hold on. Medical call from Obama, Kelsey. And then background check for the chopper. Yeah, Brian.
What the fuck?
Oh, I heard it on the way over here. I hit random. I'm like, oh shit. I forgot about it.
And life.
And I'm filet mignon with the food stamps, Anthony. If you like those fucking intros and you want to support it, you can go to patreon.com/ADLRplays.
Not gonna lie, that hurt.
Like,
hurt a lot.
In your soul?
Everything. My ancestors are crying.
Yeah, they should be. If you don't want to throw money at us because we aren't deserving, you can throw it at people who do deserve it at extralife.adlrplays.com. A charity for the kids. If you want to be part of the show by submitting a topic, you go to topics.adlrplays.com. We actually got one this week that makes absolutely no sense, so we'll just run right through it when we get to it. Yeah, that's it. That's episode 34, you guys. See you guys next week.
Alright.
What do we got this week, people? What do y'all do?
Who are we starting with?
How about Kelsey? Kelsey looks like he's geared up for a fucking answer.
Well, Shannon and I were pretty sick most of last week.
Yeah,
I
you
felt
were.
like total shit all weekend, and she wasn't doing too well. But we, as you can see, my green wall, which Shannon absolutely hated, is now gone. Because we painted everything, and we're in the process of painting our kitchen cabinets and then the upstairs bathroom cabinets. And we actually hired her brother and his girlfriend to come over and paint the house because we just don't have time to do the whole thing. And he works on cars. Like, that's what he does, is he works on cars and flips houses. And I think I might be seeing if he can help me finish up the Corvette. I don't know if I'll end up streaming it, but it would be nice to actually get it done.
Has he, fixed up other cars before?
He's never done a project car.
Okay.
He's never done, what I'm doing, but he knows how to work on, Hondas and Hondas is his biggest thing.
Like Toyotas and...
Yeah, just he just works on cars, and so he just knows how to do all the how to fix anything that there's a problem with, and but he said he has the know-how to do the project car, but he has no idea how to do the project car because it's not something he's done.
Okay. Does he happen to be Hispanic?
He certainly looks like it.
Okay. Because you hit me with the he knows how to do Hondas and Toyotas, and I'm like,
Hey, Tomo, thank you for the host, man. Appreciate it.
Well, we hosting everybody now, huh? That's what we're doing.
Hosting everybody.
Brian, what you do? The other Brian. Background for the chopper, Brian.
Nothing really special. Work on another flip already. I don't know when I'll finish this one. This one's a little harder. What I'm trying to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And just as usual, I streamed yesterday just because I wanted to see how the new light worked, so I didn't have to turn that one on when it's late.
Yeah, the lighting looks...
Castlevania.
The lighting looks good. Which one?
Symphony of the Night.
Oh, sorry, it was Symphony. I saw the clip yesterday. I saw the clip of, I don't know what happened. You hit him with some, some skull with an infinite, and then you left, and I didn't know what happened.
There was a sword on the floor that I didn't see, so I left it there.
Oh, damn, the loot master.
Is this the one that Javi and I were both like, bro, you just gonna leave shit on the ground?
Has the loot master fallen?
I didn't see it. I was too busy working on my movement.
What
the
movement?
thing was, though, is that he literally jumps over it. All he had to do was walk forward and fall off the little step.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, you know what? Nah. And then just goes, and it just keeps going.
So he actively avoided it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty
In my
funny.
defense, my screen, I don't have it full screen when I'm playing, so it's like like this big. So
Wait, why don't you increase the size?
I don't know if it's gonna like
That's
look
what
really
she
bad on
said.
stream.
We can upscale a bit for those older games.
You're saying too many things. The only thing I do up is up tech.
You have uptex?
Yes, sir, dude.
Okay. How many shots is it? He thought you saw it and just didn't want it. Randall.
All last week I was working on the gig or whatever, and I got to a point where we paused. So I'm getting a chance to rest a little bit, but I'm still working on my own personal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm currently working on a website. And
You know what would be better, Randall?
I think that's
Is if you rested in Vegas.
That'd be quite the rest, Randall.
Okay.
Winning a bunch of money at the craps table.
I can't rest that long.
It's 3 days.
He better be working on his Dimitri, says Johan in the chat. Is that how you played, Dimitri?
From Darkstalkers, yeah.
Oh, are you working on him?
I don't think I need to.
Ooh. Top tier, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he is top tier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The gloves have been thrown.
There's one character that's basically like a Yeti. That's the best character, and then there's like a tier under that's still top tier.
Oh, no, I think I saw the Yeti. Johan was showing me the Yeti. And
What game is this for?
Darkstalkers.
Darkstalkers, yeah.
Oh,
Also known as Vampire Savior.
That's what it's actually called?
In Japan, yeah.
Vampire Savior?
Mm-hmm.
Why the switch over to the West? That's weird. That's freaking weird. What did I do? That's all you got, Rand? You just working? You ain't doing nothing else? Just working?
I haven't been to the
always
gym.
working.
I don't want to hear that, Randall. Don't even give me a number. You haven't been to the gym, but leave it at that. I don't want to hear it. All you have to do is like literally a 5-minute drive over there. You could probably run there.
I'm not saying that it's not close, but I mean, I had stuff that I had to do.
I mean, you can just substitute sleep.
You know what else you have to do, Randall?
You know what happens when you substitute sleep, right?
You get
Everything
fine.
else suffers.
You sure? Because he
Yeah,
seems
I'm
fine to me.
fine.
Okay.
Everything else suffers. Right? You gotta relax. You gotta drink monsters, dude. That's all you gotta do. For every hour you miss,
Sometimes
drink a serving of monster.
You know, sometimes it feels like I have paper cuts in my eyes, but I'm living it.
Ugh.
Just get some lemon juice.
I fucking hate that, especially when it's in a movie that they zoom in on the eyes and they do some like needle through it. I'm like, why? That grueses me out, dude.
Grueses.
Grueses
Don't
me
let it
out.
bruise you like that, dude.
Oh.
It is pretty gruesome.
John says it could be a copyright thing like they did with Resident Evil / Biohazard. You're right. I like Biohazard more than Resident Evil.
Resident Evil sounds like a poorly made slasher movie in the 70s.
I'm sure there's probably a movie that's called that in the 70s, but it was probably like porn. What did I do this week? Nothing. I just worked out. I've been watching Parks and Rec because me and Jenny have a deal. If she watches Scrubs, I watch Parks and Rec. So
Ron Swanson is a boss.
yo, he is
I
fucking
think it
hilarious.
I think it was yesterday or the day before I started The Deuce.
That
I
shit's
watched the first episode. I was like, I'm gonna stop streaming
Uh-huh.
when I was playing Symphony, and I'm gonna watch one episode and I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh no. First
So
season's
the first
down.
episode's an hour and a half.
Yep.
Hey, yo, I gotta watch another one.
Yep. It's that intro. Do you skip that intro too?
No, I only skipped it one time.
Yeah, that's right. You know that intro, Randall. It's too funky. You can't skip that. Go ahead. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
finished
already
the.
halfway through the season. No, I didn't finish it yet.
Oh. Isn't Maggie Gyllenhaal like the shit?
Her accent's really, really good.
Yeah, it is.
I think right now, so far, my favorite character is Frank. I like his personality.
That's the dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Dead. Vincent's the one that says Dead.
Dead.
No, Vincent's the not crazy one. The one that
Yeah,
doesn't owe
but he-
money.
Yeah, and he's the one that says it.
Oh, okay, he
What is
asked
it?
dead, right?
And then he says.
And then Vincent says
Vincent
dead.
says-
Okay, I thought it was the other way.
yeah.
I thought dead was he says dead, and then Vincent repeats it. Dead.
Dead.
Wait, what? What?
Frank. So since Brian recently saw it, so to confirm it, Frank just says dead, and then Vincent says dead.
Vincent is the bad one.
No, there's no one. They're both fine
There's no
people.
bad
All right.
people.
Yeah. This isn't a superhero movie. The Vincent is a good one. It's like, and I just said good at it right
He's
afterwards.
the
See what you did to me?
responsible one. Vincent's the responsible one.
Yeah, the responsible one, which I meant. Slipping on my grassy. It's good. And then Frank's the one that's the gambler.
Yeah, that show's. I mean, you've already talked about it, but that show's so good because it's just people living life. There's no like good or bad. Oh, you gotta get to the cookies before the gobbler comes. No, it's just people living life in this time. Whatever happens, they're just. It's just good. It's just an hour and a half of storytelling,
Can you
like setting characters up, and I'm just like,
can you tell me that plot again?
you gotta get to the cookies before the gobbler.
Before the goblin?
Yeah.
Or the gobbler?
Dude.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't want him with the cookies.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
Watch my new show. It's called
The gobbler?
Bitch.
All right. Oh, did you? So you met the college dropout chick? Isn't she fucking useless?
So far,
God, the
They
entire
cut her-
season, I
her
does
arc-
not give a shit about her.
her arc is like she gave up everything to just. The first time Vincent meets her, I was like, oh, she's clearly gonna give up on something, and then boom. Lo and behold, she fucks her way through situations, and she gives up on whatever and goes into boom. I was like, I mean, I like looking at you, but that's as much as you're getting from me.
Yeah, like I don't give a shit about that character. And then every now and then she comes like, "Oh, I'm a feminist now," and then says some feminist shit, and then she just goes into the background again. I'm like, okay, well,
You
right?
gotta represent everybody, dude.
I guess I don't know. I just like that the rise of the porn industry thing is what keeps me watching. See how everyone's adjusting to it.
I just got to where Candy's trying to make moves. Like she's just piqued interest.
Yeah. There's
I didn't know Bushmaster was in the show. The last episode I saw, they showed him. I'm upset he doesn't have the accent.
Bushmaster.
He's talking about
The bouncer.
the black dude. Big
Oh
black
yeah, he's actually a dope character. Not well, I guess he doesn't have a lot of backstory, but he's a ride or die kind of dude.
Yeah, but my only complaint is he doesn't have the Jamaican accent.
Oh,
It's my only complaint.
he was in Luke Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
He was him and his side of the story is the only reason I watched, because anytime anyone from his posse came up, they played reggae music. The first episode, when they introduced his people, they played Night Nurse. The first episode.
Oh shit! So that's
So they
so
go,
you
"Shh."
so you watched the entire season, hopefully hoping that they would play it again.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I was there for their accents and for the just the reggae music, to be honest.
Oh, okay. You added any new ones to the Spotify? Any new music from the Luke Cage? Have you heard all of them already?
I heard just about all of it.
Oh, okay.
At least the ones I liked. Speaking of music, I heard. What you listen to, Anthony?
What did I listen to? Oh shit! You hear the segues?
Mm-hmm.
You be riding those segues. No, that's not what they're called. They are called
Yeah,
segues.
they're called segues.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got it. He's got it. What did I listen to? Migos' "Position to Win." I hated that song.
Yeah.
It starts the first second. It starts like EDM trash, and then he
It's
try.
obvious what this is for.
It has to be for a movie, right?
Fast and the Furious. I'm assuming that's what it's for.
It's gotta be because throughout the entire time I'm like, this sounds like a song it would play in a Deadpool movie right before they're gonna go kick ass. Like it's just a hype song, but the chorus I just don't give a shit about. The instrumental I just do not give a shit about. I hated that song. From like 3 seconds in, I'm like, nope, this instrumental is already fucking me over. Unless you got some fire ass flow or chorus, and then the chorus is shit. And
I don't even want to shit about that song.
not at all.
In fact, after like the third line from when the song starts, I skipped to the middle, heard it again, I got out of the song.
I sat through all of it the first time, and then because I usually listen to it on Friday, and then like the day of the podcast, like this morning, I'm like I re-listen to it so I get a fresh take, or like to remind myself what I did and didn't like. And nope, got 3 seconds where I'm like, oh no, fuck this. I completely forgot about this. But what I didn't forget about was the Khalid song with Disclosure. I've been waiting for more Disclosure song. You didn't like it.
It was meh. I didn't hate it. It was just meh.
You crazy, Randall. Aren't you a Disclosure fan? Give me up top. That wasn't an up top, idiot.
I mean, I like Disclosure a lot, but it's kind of just like background music to me. This song was just background music. Like if it's playing, I'm not gonna. The wrench doesn't come out if it's playing. I
can see that. I'm listening to it right now. It's like, it's kind of just chill, but it's not, doesn't seem like anything to get really hyped about.
You guys are fucking crazy. You guys are all. I fucking love that song. I think for the week, that was probably my song that I like the most. For I guess the release is on Friday. I see you actually listen to Yak. I thought you were joking.
No, I listened to it.
So what the fuck is it? What type of music, I guess, would be?
It's a weird blend between like.
I just saw the album art. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's a weird blend between like punk rock and psychedelic rock. It's like, all right. So imagine the soundtrack for Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
Mixed with Dark Side of the Moon, and that's what that album sounds like.
I don't have a reference to Dark Side of the Moon. Are you talking about
Just like very, very like psychedelic-y
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
It sounds like old timey rock.
Yeah. The
What's so funny?
Song?
What?
You trying to take another eye selfie for Discord or what?
This is how he's sampling the music on the dock. I heard like something playing and I'm like, is he playing music right now? I look over and he's like talking with the money right now. All right, sorry, Ryan, what were you saying?
So yeah, like the first song, the way it starts, I was like, oh shit, this sounds like it might be some like shoegazer kind of psychedelic stuff. And like for most of the album, it'll start one way, so it'll start like mellow or like very trippy sounding, into some punk rock like feeling, and then it goes back, and that's like the whole album. And it was like it's really entertaining to listen to. From the first 2 songs, I noticed that pattern. I was like, I don't know, but then after that, like the songs just kept getting actually like good.
Okay.
And I actually really enjoyed it.
So is it
2011 songs.
Is it like Passion Pit kind of psychedelic weird stuff, or
More like like retro. Like it doesn't sound like new age kind of psychedelic.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like
Dark Side of the Moon.
70s, 80s
okay?
type rock, classic rock.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I actually recommend it. I already put it on my 2019 list.
So far, what I've been listening to isn't bad.
So there's 11 songs. It's only 41 minutes.
Mhm.
I hearted I hearted 6 of them, so I hearted more than half. And the song that didn't heart, I didn't hate. It's just that these were like things I can listen to out of context. Like the other ones, I had to listen to the album, but these I could just listen to.
So the ones
They weren't slapping.
Oh
Yeah.
Man, Kelsey's upgrading his vocabulary, dog.
All I'm saying, dude.
I have to try to keep up with you youngins.
Not me. Have you seen my face? It's mostly hair again.
I'm dead, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I recommend it if people are into that kind of music. It definitely like it feels like a soundtrack. It's basically what it sounds like. Not necessarily like an album just for music. It just sounds like a soundtrack for something.
Is this sort of like their first project, or are these people known?
I have no clue. They're a UK band.
Yeah, what was I expecting? I typed in Yak on Google and Domestic Yak came.
No, they have other projects apparently.
Oh, okay.
Since my Spotify's not working, I had to listen to the last song, which is 8 minutes long on Spotify on YouTube. They have like the actual songs on there.
Okay.
The YouTube one's only 3 minutes long, so I don't know if I actually like the whole song, but from what I heard, I really enjoyed it.
For which one is this? Sorry, I missed it.
For This House Has No Living Room, the last song on the album.
This house has no living room. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, it's an 8-minute song.
Yeah, so I'm saying, but the YouTube version, like on their channel for the whole album, was only 3 minutes because it has a video. And my Spotify's not working, so I don't know if I like the other 5 minutes or not. But I was like, you know what? From what I heard, I like this.
Okay. Zordon in the chat's asking, Randall, what do you think of Smile Bitch? What is Smile Bitch?
Isn't that the RuPaul song?
Oh, it is?
I think so.
I don't have the know-how. If my girlfriend was here, she can let you know. I don't really watch this show.
I've been on the dead drop to that song.
Oh, there you go. Never mind. I'll take it back. Brian's got information. It's the Lil Duval song. Okay.
Lil Duval. Oh, never mind.
Oh, then I have no idea. I haven't heard that song.
I thought it was a RuPaul song.
Isn't Lil Duval like a TV show, like a producer or something?
I don't remember. I know he has a song recently.
Gotcha.
I guess that's what it is.
Lil Duval.
Oh no, I know what song that is. That shit's trash.
Oh, it's bad?
That shit is trash. Let me see.
Well, you're talking about that. I'll talk about Ariana Grande's album, dog. She did this is the second time she's done this to me. I'm thinking, oh, her singles are like whatever, and then she comes with an album, and I'm like, okay, not bad. She could definitely sing. She started off the album the same way she did the previous one with Sweetener, singing her heart out in Imagine. Great vocals. The writing in a bunch of these are decent. What is good on here? Ghostin' was really good writing. Bad Idea. Needy was pretty good, but then the chorus was just not that great. There's some good ass instrumentals in this album. If you guys ever heard the Ariana Grande album.
No, I didn't hear that.
The only thing I've heard from it is Thank You Next.
Thank You Next was alright.
It was one of those just like stupidly catchy songs that's just like, okay, it's not bad, but it's not like I'm gonna go actively out and listen to this over and over and over again.
Fake Smile's really good. Speaking of smiling, that could have been my segue. Shit. With the Smile Bitch stuff.
Killing us, Smalls.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely killing us.
So yeah, man, a lot of this is to do with relationships, and I guess her dealing with relationships she doesn't want to be in. And so a lot of weird emotional boyfriend kind of things. Break up with your girlfriend on board. That's when she get like super raunchy at near the end of the album.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the Mac Miller. Is it Mac Miller?
Yeah, he was one of her exes. I mean, she mentions him in like one or two tracks on here as well.
Yeah, I mean that whole situation was just kind of messed up.
Yeah,
especially all the backlash that she got for it. Everybody was like bitching at her that she's the reason that he killed himself and all this other stuff, and it's like that's not really how this works.
Yeah, and
we'll go with it.
What gives you the fucking right to start pointing fingers on someone who's committed like?
You shouldn't stay in a toxic relationship because that person is on the verge of killing themselves. You should help them as much as you can, but as soon as you're crossing lines that you really shouldn't be for yourself, then it's time to bail out.
You did what you could.
Yeah.
Fuck. But yeah, I'm digging it. The standouts in the Thank You Next one was Imagine, Fake Smile, Bad Idea, Ghostin'. I think In My Head was another good one. I forgot. Seven Rings, not really. After I heard the first listen, I'm like, I don't really care about it. Thank You Next, I still like. When it comes out, I'm like, oh shit, that's the slaps. And Break Up With Your Girlfriend on Board is a pretty not raunchy, but it's very explicit in terms of like what Ariana's used to like releasing. So I'm like, okay.
Is it as explicit as "Work This Pussy" by Tiana Taylor?
Oh no, no, it hasn't reached that level, but it's starting to seem like she wants to go into the more adult R&B kind of things, R&B and pop kind of things.
Taylor Swift did the same thing.
Oh, she did.
She
went from that star. Went from that whole country music, soft spoken white girl to the trying to get more into this serious, seductive end of it.
Money talks. Katy Perry did the same thing. She used to be a Christian singer.
Yeah.
And then the flashing lights got her. Tell him, Kanye.
Oh, I'm saying there's a song about flashing lights in the Yak album.
Oh, really? What's it called?
That's what it's called. Hold on. It's called Blinded by the Lies.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good, dude.
All right. I'll give that a listen to then. Probably tomorrow while I'm working. And then this will be a quick one. 2009 by Wiz Khalifa and Currency. It was fine. Some cool, the very cool instrumentals. The hip hop album, collaboration between Wiz Khalifa and Currency. Getting Loose featuring Problem is an immediate add to your Dumb Brazy, Brian. If you need to play Getting Loose featuring Problem, it's the chorus. You're like, oh, you can't help but dance to it.
The music's nice. You know, it started playing I started playing it as soon as you mentioned it, and I was immediately like, okay, yeah, I got it.
And then the chorus is slaps too, but that's the biggest standout. The rest are actually pretty good. Hip hop tracks. The Wiz Khalifa's now out there just yelling. There he is. I told you. I told you.
Let me get my Henny.
Yeah, the rest of the album is actually pretty decent. The Wiz Khalifa dropping actually a lot of good bars in this. He's not out there just yelling Taylor and paper in this one, which is great.
That's a skip then.
No, it's actually I think it's an improvement in my opinion.
Did he laugh though?
Yeah.
Okay.
He laughed, but he didn't do paper. He does say Taylor and paper in his rhymes, but he's not like yelling it like he would do before, like his ad libs. But yeah, I'm digging it. Give that shit a listen to.
Akon?
What's Akon been doing?
He's doing well. He's been rebuilding schools and buildings in Africa using solar panels.
Oh shit! So he's doing work. He's actually out here working.
He's been doing stuff. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of
like charity work,
humanitarian stuff in Africa since. And
well, making all that money from "I Just Had Sex" song.
Wait, he got cut a check for that? I thought it was the what were they called from SNL?
I don't remember.
Pineapple keeps coming in my head, and it's not it. I could just look it up, yeah.
Lonely Island.
Lonely Island. Good job. Brian's got this, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
All right. Oh shit. Speaking of gods, I got nothing to be honest. All I know is I don't know anything about gods, but I know about legends. Can I get a small applause there? Apex Legends, thank you. Can I get a small applause for that segue? Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, Sunday streamed it online, played for 4 hours. After I finished that stream, I uninstalled Fortnite.
That's because it's 1,000 times better than Fortnite.
And I know it's not like a holy shit, Anthony uninstalled. It's like TF2 levels. It's not. It's just like, oh, this is just a better. I enjoyed this more than Fortnite. I don't have to worry about building shit.
Yeah.
This is just get in there, use your abilities, and what's up? Johan's in the chat saying, "Dude, what the fuck? Who am I gonna duo with? You don't want me as a duo." I even played with Johan during my morning stream, and he was carrying his shoulders. His traps must be ridiculous.
He has to do more carrying when I'm playing. It's so bad that him and Javi had to split the load when we're playing.
I had some good rounds, but for the most part, I'm still not used to positioning, and I don't know if it's the controls are weird. Aiming feels a little sluggish. I don't know if it's just my setup, but and sprinting. Sometimes I'll start sprinting and he feels slow, and then he'll pick up speed and then he'll slow down again, and then it just feels weird.
The sprinting feels. I don't know if you take damage if you get out of it. I don't know exactly how it works because sometimes I'm trying to slide to save my life, and then get up and run and slide again, and he just
yeah, it's
he just sits there like an idiot.
I don't know if it has to do with network syncing up the game state or something, but and having the chats. I think the service
take, damage just from sliding. Yeah, there's no fall damage, so.
No, he means
taking damage from sliding.
He says when he's trying to slide, get up, run, and slide again, like if he was his movement. He's working on his movement.
There is a slight delay between being able to do it, so you can't just pop it because it gives you a slight speed boost, and so you have to if you're running on flat land or going up, there's a longer delay, but if you're going downhill, you can pop it and then pop it again slightly faster afterwards.
Mm-hmm. But this game has a lot of the things from different games mashed into one. Even the skins Overwatch has it. They set it up so their structure they can add more legendary skins later on. They said they're gonna add a battle pass. We'll see how that turns out. But
my only complaint so far is that everything I've read about their loot box things is that you get less of them the more you play. which I don't really understand.
As in, like,
I think
when
at higher levels.
Yeah, so like as you get up in level, you start getting less and less of them. So instead of getting like one every level, you get one every 2, and then 3 and 5, and so on and so forth. And it's like that's like Last Remnant all over again. They're gonna punish you for playing.
But is it because you don't get duplicates?
I haven't gotten.
But the thing is that you don't get duplicates, but instead you get crafting materials, and you use the crafting materials to build or unlock or buy or whatever the skins.
Okay.
But you know, like the cost to actually get each of the skins is like huge. And so if you're getting only like 5 or 20 or whatever it is per you know, crafting material bundle, and it's 1,200 to get a legendary skin, I mean that's gonna take you fucking forever.
Yeah,
the
that
legendaries and the purples are the expensive ones. The white
Yeah.
and blues are like
60.
and 30 or something like that.
Yeah.
Not to
My
mention
only
you're gonna
guess-
get all of those most of the time when you open a package.
My only guess is because there's not as much content as like a fully fledged style game. They're slowing it down that way. People still have I have this reason to play it. I'm assuming once they roll out more, they'll probably fix that. That's my guess.
But that's not even a real reason, because you're gonna have people that are gonna like. I mean, I was watching Shroud, and he's been buying loot boxes like crazy, and he's gotten literally everything but the legendaries. And I think last night when he counted, he had 53 legendaries that he still needed, and he bought probably 60 or 70 boxes trying to get the legendaries. And there were a couple of times that he got legendaries, but instead of getting an actual legendary, he got legendary crafting materials, which just gives you a bunch of crafting materials. And I think he said that it was 1.5 K for each legendary that you want to craft. And so you have to get that many, you know, that
Crafting
much in
material.
crafting materials just to purchase them all.
I wonder if they're doing. It sounds like their loot, the way they set up the loot is very much like Borderlands, where there's a ton of commons and uncommon ones, and then very rare of like the rares and legendaries. Because when I look to see everybody's colors or their skins, there's only like 4 legendaries and like 5 of the purple ones, and then a shitload of recolors. Instead of giving us like Anthem, where they just give you a fucking color wheel to change their color, they like put every fucking color on there.
That's
Yeah.
what I liked about Quick Champions. They give you customization pieces, and then the shaders are completely something completely different. I want racks of different options actually instead of you're wearing the stock thing, but it's pink now because we pink.
Because
You know what I'm
we
We
pink.
pink up in here.
You double pink, Brian. Don't
All I'm
get the
saying-
branding right.
I'm not trying to flex through my jacket there, so I just said pink once.
Oh, okay. The small things that don't really matter that much, like the dropping in sync, like flying in sync, like a fucking formation, is really awesome every single fucking time. Especially when you get near the drop zone and people start breaking off so they can cover more ground. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
There are a lot of quality of life things in this game. First of all, they have an entire team. Adam told me about this. They have an entire DevOps team dedicated to fixing Jambi. Okay. Number one is what you just mentioned, where you have to jump together, because we constantly are like, okay, we're gonna land here. Jambi, where you at? Why didn't you go there? Jambi, why didn't you come here? The whole point was to land together. Yeah, there were a ton of people over there. That is the fucking point, dude. All right.
You have to kill them sometime. If you get some good weapons at first, you can take them all out.
And then they added in the whole like revive system, which I think is just awesome. Where if your
Oh
teammates
my
die,
God,
you collect
yes.
their data card and pick them back up. Like that is just incredible. Again, a cover for going Jambi, full Jambi. Never go full Jambi.
Okay, that sounds like that sounds like me and Jambi share the same class.
Well, whatever class I pick, I have a perk where they always shoot me from behind and down me immediately. I don't know how to turn that off. Unless every character has it, but
It's just the passives on the character.
they're just habitual line steppers. They only come from behind me. I don't know.
Oh, what was I gonna mention? You
What?
mentioned the I like the revive stuff because it adds another level of accessibility. Like even if you get like someone who's new to the game, they can get down, but if you're good enough, you can take their shit, revive them, and they get another go. without having
Yeah.
to like, oh, I guess I'll wait at the menu the entire time. You can like root for
Yeah.
your team, be like, oh, can he get me back?
Yeah, I mean that was one of the shittiest things with playing, like PUBG and Black Ops. Like I understood like why it happened, but with this game, it just feels like it's balanced because then it really sucks when you drop down and 2 minutes in or less, you get killed, and then you have to sit there and watch your partner play for 35 minutes, and it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Whereas another good part about this game is that the games only last like 15-20 minutes, like at period. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's because of the low player, because it's at 60 right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're gonna add more people later on. It might last a little longer, but
I really hope they don't. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it would be nicer if it was a 4-man squad, because I feel like, most of those games, it's like 4 people is where it's at.
yeah.
But the 3-man feels really balanced. I really like the way that each of the characters work, and I feel like it just works.
That's another thing. The character selection screen is great. It's randomized.
Yes.
Like you get to pick. It's not like, oh, I get priority because I'm better than you or whatever. It's just random. You see what your teammates pick. You know what. Like if you see them picking a bunch of the attack ones, like what's the teleporting chick and then the soldier, you be like, oh, I guess we need some sort of defense or support. Boom, you pick the. I don't know any other names. Not the robot.
Yeah,
The other chick, Bloodline.
Which one?
The
Bloodline's
chick.
the hunter. He's the one that can sense
Bloodhound
people.
is that.
Oh,
Or
Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, yeah.
Then who's the
Lifeline? Is
Lifeline?
the healer.
Johan got me in the chat. Like
Yeah.
you can plan your chemistry? No. Like your team chemistry
Comp.
or the team comp as you go, because you see them picking them one by one. You don't have to you don't have to chat to each other. Speaking of don't having to chat, the fucking ping. I can literally hold F and just talk. You'll know everything I want to tell you. I can look at a gun, hit F, and it'll tell them, hey, I found X gun level whatever. You look around and you just pinged on it. You know exactly where it's at. You don't have to be like, hey, come to me. I can ping it and go do it and go fuck off somewhere else. And go and
If you're missing something, you can ping that in your menu, and it'll say, hey, I'm low on light ammo.
I didn't know about that until after I finished playing. Like I read it up online. I'm like, I didn't even know you can fucking do that.
Dude, so many quality of life things in this game, like being able to pick up the attachments and it'll tell you, hey, you need this for this gun, and it's an upgrade, and then if it's a downgrade, it's like, nah, bro, you don't want to pick this up.
Yes, the item mat. I love it. I run up and I'm like, if I see an up arrow on the gun I have, I just hit E. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, that means it's gonna make it better somehow. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
There's no, hey, let me drag and drop bullshit.
God, I hated that in PUBG. It actually wasn't too bad because it was I don't know what about it was, but it was a lot easier to actually manage the add-ons. But in Black Ops, man, it was like their menu system was just garbage.
Oh, I didn't get to play I still haven't played Blackout. I'm gonna have to give that a shot to see how it compares to this. Now that
If you're playing Apex Legends, don't bother.
Oh, okay.
It seriously is like a mix between Fortnite and Blackout and the best of both worlds.
Gotcha.
If you bought Blackout, for $30, probably play it once or twice and then, quit.
Yeah, because I got it because I like the regular multiplayer. Because I just dumb shooting. Hey, I'm getting XP. Hey, I just upgraded my gun, my trigger finger, my helmet, my car somehow upgraded it as well. My level 17 Rolls Royce, like it. You just keep upgrading in that game and leveling up. But back to Apex. What else?
My complaint about Apex is that
who's knocking on the table?
That's me, sorry. The queue options are bad because you always have to be with 3 people. If you queue with 2, they put a random on. You can't duos or solo.
I think today or yesterday I read that they're what is it? Data mine the game. There's gonna be singles and duos later.
Okay, that's all I have.
I really hope they keep it at the 60 people though.
Same here.
Like I feel like that number just works for this game.
It's fast enough. It's get in, get out. It's really quick. It's not too many people. So even if a lot of people are landing in one area, it's not an overabundance of fucking people destroying you. And for the people who don't have a gun, melee can still kill people.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, how you don't have a fucking gun? And I'm like missing like an idiot, and he just meleeed me to death. And I'm like, why am I so trash?
The only proud moment I've had in that game, Javi and Johan got downed, so it was just me, the equivalent of an Uzi, and my hook hand, and I got a double kill. off of shooting and mailing them, and I ran out of ammo, so I was sprinting at somebody, and I guess it was the grappler mentality where they were scared that someone's approaching them that aggressively, and they just kept missing, and I knocked them the fuck out.
Um,
I'm proud of you. You have no. I'm about to cry right now.
speaking of
Only thing that happened, I was proud
speaking of fucking ammo, a very smart way of handling ammo. There's just heavy, shotgun, light, and what? There's another one.
Energy.
Energy.
And energy, and the guns have that same icon, so you know what goes where. What
And legendary ammo.
there's
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about legendary ammo.
Like the Mastiff and the Sniper have their own
Yeah.
ammo
There's
type.
you can't get extra for it. You can only pick them up from the crates. They're crate weapons basically, and there's only 2 of them, and they're when you pick them up, they come with a certain amount of ammo, and that's it.
Ah, okay. I found a legendary. I think it was a wingman, and it had like everything gold on it. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I ran into that the other day too. Like that was really cool. I didn't know that you could do that.
So I'm like, this is gonna be an awesome weapon. I walk out of the tunnel, get killed. So I'm like, oh, I guess I get to use that.
The wingman's actually a really good weapon though.
Yeah,
Like that's another thing I really like about this game is every weapon is useful or decent in some way, shape, or form. Like it's not like, you know, oh, you have some little shitty 6-shooter like the wingman. No, that thing will fucking destroy you.
it's like a revolver for real, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it does a lot.
You know,
it does a lot of damage from a distance too.
Yeah. Shroud was talking about it on stream actually yesterday. He was like, the wingman is the best gun in the game because it is a sniper, it is a close range weapon, and it is an automatic weapon. Like,
It's
it just destroys everybody.
It's really good. They even have. I know it's built by Respawn, but in a set in Titanfall lore and world. But I picked up one of the shotguns from Titanfall 2, and I'm like, yes, it's the one that shoots like a horizontal line of fucking flames out. And I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I died immediately because I got too excited by shooting the fucking shotgun. But Javi says
the Mozambique and like the regular semi-auto pistol, I usually just have them until I find a gun, then I drop it.
the backpack system's really good. Damn, what else?
I don't know that I don't have really any problems with this game. Like,
yeah, well, this is the honeymoon phase of the game. Like right now, I'm digging it. I only play a couple hours. I'm fucking loving it. I do it. I want to see how that battle pass thing works because I'm not a huge fan of the fucking crafting materials thing. I like that you can have a player card for each of your characters, so you can like show off any stats that you want to show off. Each of them have their own challenges you can do, so you can play the game differently per character, I guess.
The only thing that I have in regards to the characters, and not really a complaint, it's just me playing it. I don't really give a shit about playing any character. Like, none of them resonate with me. They're all just like things.
Oh, I'm picking Gibraltar because he has a shield. Because I'm trash.
I usually pick Wraith or actually I've been playing the healing girl quite a bit.
Lifeline.
I'm really loving her.
I just pick whatever's left. I don't know.
But that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Like, you should want to play a character because of their skills or how they work, or how they work.
Right.
But you know, the fact that you don't really care what character you play is also a good thing. It just means that, you know, not one of them really has an advantage over another.
Well, I do it just because none of them appeal to me. It's not necessarily I'm like, oh, this one has +3 on block. I just don't give a shit about any of them. None of them. That's why I'm trying to get Caustic, the acid guy, because I'm trying to zone people. That's what I'm trying to do.
Is he your last resort? Maybe he'll be your main?
Yeah, and if not, then I just have to wait for the next few characters to come out. They did like a roadmap, so I'm getting emotional. They did like a roadmap, and they said, I think every 3 months they're releasing a character.
So
starting in March, there's a new character, and then 3 months from that, like the way the Siege does their season.
Oh, it sounds like it's a seasonal thing then.
Mm-hmm.
With every new battle pass, there's gonna be a new character then. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, so far honeymoon phase. I'm digging it. It's fun as shit.
They need to add a random button. That's my main.
A random button?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. I mean, would it hurt? It's unless you're going solo. No, if you're going solo, it doesn't matter. Or if you're getting matchmake with the teammates, and then they need like a healer, and you hit random, and you get Wraith.
But you don't necessarily need to have specific characters for each team.
That's true.
Like the fact, because anybody can res. The only benefit to having somebody like Lifeline is that you can drop an extra heal when. Because actually, we won a game because I was playing Lifeline.
Again.
I am. We got down to just us versus another team, and they were like up on top of a building. And I think what happened is that they ended up wasting all their ammo, and they couldn't attack all three of us. And it came down to us just surviving inside of the circle as it was, trying to kill us. And the reason we won is because I dropped my healing thing, and we were just sitting there healing up through all of it.
Oh my, that's smart.
The thing about her that seems to be good is that she gives you access to something you don't necessarily need to find. If you don't have healing items, you bunch up towards her thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think probably with future characters, they're going to be doing that. Like
Not to mention
just
her
throws an ammo box or something.
Yeah, I
Not
can
to
see an
mention
ammo
her
box.
ultimate is really nice.
Yeah, and she drops defensive stuff. So I'm assuming that's what they're gonna fill the roster with. Oh, you can't find this, so this guy can nuke people for you. Just something like that.
Oh, did you know my special is nuking myself?
Adam does that in Smash Brothers. Doesn't matter where he is, what direction he throws the bomb, he gets hit by his own bomb.
He probably has he still has the magnet on. That's the thing. You've got to take it off. Oh shit! Speaking of bombs, dude. Nah, I got nothing.
Is the Division 2 that bad?
No, as I said it, I'm like no, because like the Division story is not a bomb hit. It's just like it was like an economic thing. If I remember correctly, I don't remember the Division 1 that well, but I'm pretty sure it was like a Black Friday thing, and then shit hit the fan.
It's like a plague kind of.
Or like a plague thing hit. I think I just don't remember. But
I was watching you guys play for a little bit, but I didn't really get sucked into it.
Because not to its detriment, like it's a chill game. Like you just get in there, check some boxes, get some loot. If you have a squad, great. You can just go around shooting people with your friends. Like it's just a place. It's Division 1 for me was that same way. It's just hanging out, just shooting shit, and hopefully funny things happen.
The Division is a parallel to Destiny, where the gameplay itself feels good, but there's not much to play in the game. And that's what the first one was. Yeah, the Division 1 was like that, at least for us, because we bought it during launch and didn't play it after. But people were saying they fixed that issue later on. But my only issue with the Division 2 is I'm worried that the same thing's going to happen again, because gameplay, again, it feels good. It's just there's not much to feel if you run out of stuff to play.
They added some stuff to keep you coming back, to keep like outposts and stuff filled up. But after a while, it's just gonna feel like a chore, and then it's not gonna be fun. The Dark Zone thing, we just did like the tutorial level, or I did. I haven't played the Dark Zone stuff, but I guess I'll try it when it comes out. But I'm digging it. Like if you like the Division 1, it's okay. My one gripe is that I really like the snow in the first one. It had an atmosphere to it. Like the fucking the society has fucking pummeled, like it's shit. Everyone's shooting each other out there in New York City. Everyone's got their Timbs on, stomping people out. And you always hear the ambient, like the winds blowing, the snow on you. You could barely see like that far ahead because of the fog. Like it had a feeling, but like this one, it's.
Were you hooked on it?
Yeah, I was hooked on the feeling. Yeah, you got me. Blue suede. What was I saying?
Snow.
Oh yeah, and the Division 2 doesn't have. I mean, it has like rain, I guess, and it kind of captures that same feeling when it's at night. But the setting, it's like, oh okay, it's like daytime. I feel like I'm playing. What would be the comparison?
Wildlands.
I didn't get to play Wildlands that enough to. I guess maybe because that's in like a South America, like that's in South America, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all sunny and shit. So maybe. But I'm digging it. Like walking down the street, like I don't even sprint that much in the game. So I like just walking down the streets. It's the environment art is fantastic. There's a lot of wildlife running around. Like it feels alive in a way because there's like like even your, what is it? the people in I don't know if they're the part of the division or not, but the people you're helping out in the White House, like like the survivors or whatever, you see them walking down the streets, and if you highlight over them, it says they're patrolling or they're going to go get more resources for whatever camp they're a part of. You can help them out because they're like you'll run into them like having a skirmish with like any of the rival organizations, because I think there's like 2 or 3 organizations that are also in DC doing their own thing. And there's loot. Like it's enough to. I think this time around they added enough to keep you staying longer. I just don't know how much longer.
We still don't know because we don't know how long the story is.
And that too.
I'm really not excited for Division 2, especially after getting burnt by Destiny. The first one just was not. Everything was in the beta, and the live game came out, and the only thing they added was the line simulator.
The line simulator?
Line simulator, where they turned on collision between characters when you go into the main.
Oh yes, I remember that.
And so it took like hours for people to get up to the one dude who actually like mattered.
To start the quest. That's right.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And then like everything that you did in that game was the same shit that you did in the beta, except there was like some extra stuff. And the only fun part for me was the PvP. Like I actually really enjoyed the PvP.
The Dark
PvP
Zone
with
stuff.
Adam.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be excited for this one, but I just don't think I can do it.
In terms of
That's one of the games where I'm like waiting for people to be like, oh, there's so much in this, or I'm waiting for the price to go down to like $20.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be one of those. It plays the same as the first one. So if you like the way it handles, it's just more that it's just hopefully they have content. That's all I got on that. Because everyone was definitely me and Brian got like on launch day because we were like, hell yeah, dude. I think we played the beta as well.
Mm-hmm.
For the first division, and we got the actual game. Played like I don't know if we would like binge through it or not, but we played through it pretty quickly. And then once I wasn't interested in doing the Dark Zone stuff because I'm like I don't want to do crazy shit, get awesome loot, and then someone pegs me in the fucking forehead, and then I don't have it.
I already assume the worst. I don't want to go in and get excited from the loot, and then someone says it's not yours anymore.
Like I don't want to get robbed virtually. Like
because I can load up Dragon Ball if that's the case. If there's like a shortcut where if that happens, and then I can send them to Dragon Ball Fighters, then I'll play it. But...
Okay. Or you can just hit a button and then Ender 16 comes in, grabs him, and you have like 20 seconds for you to run away from the blast zone.
I'm gonna watch him explode.
But you'll die.
That's fine.
Okay. You won't get the loot.
He won't have it though.
Oh, okay.
I'll die with it.
Okay. I don't know anything about the Surge, so I can't segue to the Surge. Who played the Surge? What's the Surge?
I can sum that up in like maybe 3 minutes. It's basically...
That's actually a lot.
I can sum it up in a minute.
Okay.
Basically, it feels like the student project where they had to make their own game, and they're like, we want to do Dark Souls and sci-fi, but we're going to make it not even like difficult. It's just boring. The world itself boring. The gameplay itself boring. I got to the first boss, and I was like, I don't care to keep playing the game. If you really love those type of games, I recommend it. If not, don't bother.
Okay. Me and Randall gonna look at it real quick.
I think you closed the wrong tab.
Holy shit. Give us a second. We got technical difficulties.
Sucks.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay.
I mean, the game that looks cool. Like you're like fighting in a mech suit.
Yeah, it looks like it's
not like a mech. I mean, I guess
like
it was technically a mech suit. Thing.
I want to play. I want to at least try a From Software. It doesn't have to be From Software. It could be people who made Neo, but a sci-fi world with that kind of game is what I want to play. So that's why I was interested in this, but it's just so boring. Like I didn't care what happened.
Yeah, I like the the theme. The whole it's supposed to be sci-fi, or is it supposed to be like
sci-fi? Yeah.
Looks like he's just in the at a junkyard putting shit together. Okay, no, never mind. That
shit went wrong. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, he got decapitated. He just lariat with fire. That was lit.
Just reminds me of that, man.
I mean, it looks like it's a faster-paced Dark Souls with better better movement, I guess.
If it's like more, it felt more arcadey, but I don't know. I just didn't care. I didn't hate it. It was just too boring for me to feel any way towards it.
Okay.
Like the storyline was just really boring.
The entire game was boring.
Like even boss fights and things.
I beat the first boss and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't feel any type of like, I fucking did it. It was just
Not
okay.
like you do with Dark Souls.
Or
Well, with Dark Souls, you feel a mix of like rage, euphoria.
Euphoria.
Like
In
that
Dark
first time that you beat the boss or something.
Okay.
You just, the rage just suddenly leaves you, but turns into this like, yeah, motherfucker, go fuck yourself. I finally fucking did it.
For Dark Souls, it only felt good because I was that much closer to not having to see it on my screen anymore. Bloodborne I liked more because of the world itself. That's the only reason I kept playing, because I like the world itself.
The Victorian?
And its faster pace. Yeah, I don't know, just everything felt like it tied into the next area like seamlessly.
Okay.
Like, it felt solid world-wise. In that game, I felt euphoria.
Oh
But
shit! Everyone's
in
feeling
Dark Souls-
euphoria, Randall.
Yeah, dude, straight into euphoria, dude. But in this one, I don't know.
So they actually fuse the suit to your body. That's interesting.
Yeah, you start the game as if you're Jake Sully from Avatar. But a boring version. Oh, not to mention, you know how there's like bonfires and you go to like the world where you upgrade your character in Dark Souls?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You go into these stupid small fucking rooms and they play the same song on loop. And it's not even a good loop. You know when it starts over again.
Oh, it
It's
doesn't
the
have that
dumbest
like
country
just,
song.
it's not an infinite loop. It's like and then it.
Yeah, but like, I don't even want to hear that. I'd rather hear Blue Dragon song.
But that's
hear that
when
shit.
you said loops over and over again. That's the first thing that came to my head is the Blue Dragon fight song.
At least I'm hearing that when I'm fighting a boss. When I'm trying to like level up, or if I die and spawn, I hear that stupid song. Fuck that
Like this
song.
game looks cool, but I also thoroughly enjoy playing stuff like Dark Souls.
I usually don't. Neo, I think, was the most I've felt. This was the most entertaining iteration of those games to me. I haven't finished it because I forgot where I was, and I don't want to go back into that. But gameplay-wise, that game felt the best to me.
I agree.
Bloodborne,
Neo was really good.
Like world-wise, is the best to me. Any other From Software game, I just didn't give one. Tenchu, I liked, but any other game was just to me. I don't.
I really
like
did.
Trigger Johan, but I didn't. It wasn't for me.
I liked yeah, I definitely liked Neo. I don't know why I didn't finish it. Oh, we did the co-op thing for a bit, and then we were like, "Fuck, this isn't really co-op."
Yeah, you can only do stuff that
That you've already beaten.
I had something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I really wish that they had that. There was like a Dark Souls or Dark Souls version where you could actually play the entire game co-op. Like it wasn't like, oh, I've already beaten this boss. Let me just come back and drop my sign and I'll help you. I want to like actually
Have a
start the
lobby
game-
system that you can
Yeah,
invite and play a modern fucking game. I'm sorry, I'm getting too.
All you
I'm
have
sorry.
to do- all you have to do, because Borderlands did it fine. When you start the game and you have someone in your party, you scale the difficulty.
It doesn't. But Borderlands doesn't. If it's too far, it won't work. Like because remember, if I'm way too in front of you, they can only scale it so far down. So it's not dumb easy for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about if there's more than one person in your party, the game gets harder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then never mind. Yeah, I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
like by level.
No, level. If I were to use a level example, it'd be Guild Wars, because when you enter a certain area, you scale to that level, and you can do stuff there with your friend. Like if
Yeah,
you're
they
level
do that
60
in-
and you go to a certain area, you're level 15 in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they added that into Path of Exile. It was actually really nice. So like if you wanted to, because they have what is it, a level system where if you're outside of like 10 levels from the person that you're playing with, they really won't get any XP for you killing stuff because you're probably just breezing through everything.
Yeah.
And so what they did is they made it so like what Bryant was talking about, where it scales you down closer to them, so that as you go through, you're not getting a ton of XP, but you're splitting it evenly between you and the person, you're with.
That's pretty smart.
Like comparative to your level anyway.
Right.
So basically, what I want from software to do is make it so I can play as a Gundam or a cyborg in their next game, and make it play like Bloodborne, or maybe Sekiro, because they're changing the way that game plays. I don't know.
Every time I see that game, I get more excited to try it out.
Every time I see that, I think of Ghost of Tsushima, and then I get excited for that again.
Yeah, those two games are probably going to be big ones this year.
Wait. Ghost of Tsushima?
It's a PS4 exclusive.
They didn't say it comes out this year. They didn't have a date yet.
Oh, I think you're correct. Hold on. Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, to be announced.
Yeah,
Sorry.
The Surge is just
Lords
boring
of
to wrap
Fallen.
that up.
Sucker Punches game. God, man. Look, that trailer, that fucking fight underneath the fucking tree. I'm like, that's just going to be beautiful.
Oops.
I would die because I'd be like, yo, that tree's nice. So you've been slain. Sucker Punch is the infamous people.
Yeah.
I don't like hearing that.
Brian, fucking Second Son and First Light were great.
I don't like hearing that.
Okay.
Lords of the. I don't know if you guys ever played Lords of the Fallen. I think it was a free game on Steam.
It was free on like PS Plus and Xbox Gold. I don't know if it ever went free for PC though.
I've only heard negative
Oh,
things
no.
about that game.
Yeah, so Adam and I got it because it was like a Dark Souls alternative, and it was interesting. Like the combat system was fairly similar, but all in all, like it was very similar to what you were talking about with the Surge, where it was just all around kind of boring. Like there was nothing about the story or the bosses or anything that really pulled me in like Dark Souls did. Like Dark Souls was just, I think the reason that a lot of people like Dark Souls is that, and the Demon Souls series, is because it was just a very difficult game, and like you got punished for doing things, and you'd learn, and the more you learned, the better you got at the game, but it was always something new to challenge you. And a lot of the games just haven't, that are sort of like Dark Souls, just haven't been able to replicate that same fascination. That and the lore for Dark Souls is actually really cool.
That's what I hear as well. People, if you take the time to read the stuff that's around the world, that are actually deep.
There are people on YouTube that do lore playthroughs where they'll get to certain parts and like explain or like get into it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know with Dark Souls if they have one, but there's a guy named Jesus Here's Toast that does that for Bloodborne, and he's actually really the way he talks reminds me of Will Ferrell and Anchorman.
Right, can you
Just
please
how he
stop?
normally
Can you
speaks.
stop tapping your table?
Do it look like I'm tapping? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Certainly sounds like it. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's a jab at Randalius. Jesus, not Jesus in Spanish. Ah, okay.
yeah. It's the word hey, the word Zeus, the word hey, and the word here's, and then the word toast together.
I got you. I think that's all we've consumed, people.
What about the requested topic?
It's at the bottom. So here you go. The requested topic
Uh-oh.
by I guess the person's name is Kill Me ? And the question is that real cheese?
Of course, it's real cheese. What else would we be eating?
Okay. Brian, do you think that's real cheese? What are your
It's
thoughts on?
DiGiorno.
Oh, he thinks it's the Randall. What is your thoughts on is that real cheese? Oh, he just says mm-mm. I honestly think that it's not real cheese. So there you have it. Kill me.
The cheese is a lie.
Yeah, I
I'm not
played
gonna lie to
Portal.
you, this entire time I thought Randall was actually asleep.
He got all cozied up. You cool? Are you just comfortable like that?
Just comfortable.
Okay.
No, he mad
Isn't that the
cozy right now.
best? Like when when it's cool, it's cold enough out that you can like throw on a sweatshirt or something or a hoodie and just kind of relax.
Yeah, dude.
So my normal uniform.
Yeah, but you guys are fucking weird. It's like 97 degrees there, and you guys are out there in friggin' sweatshirts and hoodies and.
I normally don't
Gloves.
sweat. No matter what temperature it is, the only place I sweat, I can guarantee who wants to take the bet. If I lift my arm right now, I have a pit stain.
Go for it. I got $2 on it. I don't see. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep, you can
There's
see
a
it.
spot.
Only place I sweat, no matter the temperature.
Let's move on to some news and real quick. Spell break. I forgot to sign up. Shit. So As in just spell break in general, or who put that on there?
I put it on there. It was just a YouTube video of the game. That was loud. But it's this just new battle royale where you get to play as like some sort of mage.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked really interesting. I've heard some decent things about it.
Johan got into the private beta, actually. He actually played it.
Yeah, Javi, Johan, and I played it. I'm not ready for this game because there's movement stuff that I'm not ready for.
Oh my god. I've seen some crazy stuff. Like, you can propel yourself with the magic in the air and then, like, do some air shot shit. And I'm like, no, this is not for me. The skill ceiling is too high for me.
The way the game works, you don't have, like, you don't find an AK. You find elemental gauntlets. They give you, each have a regular attack and, like, a special version of it. And you have a mana bar. So each element can do different things. Wind, if you shoot at the floor at the regular shot, you can, like, rocket jump, and the special one you do like a fucking cyclone thing, and you can mix and match elements to get certain things. So you're basically a full-fledged battle mage fighting other people.
Yeah, so far this game looks like it has a lot of potential, but it looks very unpolished and unbalanced.
Well, it's in I think beta, alpha. It's early access, so I mean, hopefully they can polish it up.
The idea of it's really good. Like it's just I'm not used to this. If I'm playing a battle royale game, I'm not trying to work on my tri-dashes or my fucking box jumps or anything like that. I'm not ready to play Magneto against like 20 other people
who also might have a better Magneto than you.
There was one time I thought I saw someone and it already said dead. So I don't I'm not ready for this game, man. I gotta hit the lab. But it's kind of fun. I just have no business playing battle royales.
From what I've been told so far, I'm digging the design stuff, having the magic and.
Oh, you have classes as well. So when you load into the game, you pick 2 classes. Like it sets your passive and your abilities. So there's stuff like a pyromancer, you focus on toxic stuff, or you're a scavenger, or you're like you do zealot stuff. Like these are the names of the classes. You pick 2, and they each have like their own skill trees that you level each game. So like the better you do, the more XP you get to level these, and you get more skill points to get more passives to get stuff like that. So you can go in playing any other way because you get different passives depending on the class you pick. And then on top of that, you have to get a loot when you land in the game.
I mean, it looks like it has a lot of promise, but I'm not really sure about it because there's so many battle royales out right now.
It's getting more and more saturated. I mean, the big ones now is what Fortnite, Apex, because it came out last week, and PUBG I think still has some sort of player base, right?
I don't care, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't really. I don't know of anybody who really still plays PUBG. I don't even think because Break from TSM was the one that I used to watch for PUBG, and he doesn't play that anymore. And then Ninja's, I think, out of the Fortnite game with Apex Legends. Apparently, he hasn't streamed Fortnite since Apex Legends has come out.
Okay, he's gonna be ranking in the cash now. Oh, even
actually,
more.
all of his viewers, I think, have gone over to Shroud.
Oh, they have? Because
what was it? Adam was wondering how many viewers Ninja had. So Ninja, normally tops out at around 150k viewers, and he's only got 60k right now. But Shroud, I think, has 170k.
That's what happens when literally everybody watches because you're good at a game, and that's all they're there for. Once you latch on to one popular game, once it's not popular, neither are you. You live and die by the game you play if you focus on the one fad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say I'm happy that he's not doing as well because I mean he has a wife and a family he has to take care of. But
no, I hope his stream dies.
If I never hear his name again, I would be fine with it. If I never saw him like ever, like when someone says Ninja, I just think of Ryu Hayabusa, then I'm fine with that.
That's the Ninja that's the one you think of.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Randall. He's like he didn't hear me talk about the Messenger the entire year of 2019.
Get it?
What's his actual name? You don't even know, dude.
I'm the Messenger, Brian.
Oh. I didn't know if Thor was a messenger.
He is.
Nobody cares about the Messenger.
heard that game
Fuck
sucks.
you, play it. Fuck
That's
you.
why the
and
messenger. That's why the messenger always gets shot.
I heard it wasn't even Shovel Knight.
Fuck. Oh, I can play that. Never mind. I still, have to play,
Bitch.
I still gotta play Spectre Knight?
Spectre Knight.
Yeah, I still gotta play
Spectre Gadget Knight.
Inspector Gadget Knight. Okay.
There's news on there that I didn't add, but because it only applies to very few people.
Okay.
You know how there's a starter edition of Siege?
Uh-huh.
You get random. You don't get all the characters. It's the cheapest one, and it takes longer for you to get money to buy characters.
Okay.
They scrapped that. Everyone who had that gets upgraded to standard edition.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know when they're implementing it, but they announced it recently.
Oh, so save your cash for the people who have or save your renown? Is that what it is?
Yeah, but
Don't spend it on
thing is,
the go.
A week or two ago, I bought a launch character.
Idiot.
So now we're about to get the.
They were holding on to that up to that decision until you spent your renown on him.
I was literally like, should I buy this character I'm kind of interested in, or should I save up for the new character like I planned? And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ball out. I'm gonna get that other character. Hey, you know what? You're just gonna get all of them.
Having the chat says they didn't give me the launch characters. They just cost 2,000 now.
Wait, so they already implemented it?
So did you just lie live on television here, and on audio podcasts around the world?
Well, I'm actually more fine with not getting all the characters because I never in my life want to play Pulse. So
What's wrong with Pulse?
I just don't like. I'm annoyed by his
Oh.
thing.
By Rook?
Nothing wrong with him. I
You're
just find
annoyed
it
by
annoying.
his thing.
You already have him.
I guess we can salute. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Oh, since we're
Not with
moving
that
on,
attitude.
moving on to the Apex Legends thing that you put on here, KLC. They already hit 25 million players.
Yeah, like over the weekend. It's growing 5 times faster than Fortnite.
I don't like this picture. It shows the Apex Legend girl Wraith next to the main character of Titanfall 2.
Well, there's been a lot of people that apparently have started playing Titanfall 2 multiplayer again
Because it's fire. That's why.
No, because Apex Legends is good.
Have you played Titanfall 2?
No, because the game's garbage.
Fuck you. It's fire.
That was another one of those games that Adam were excited about. Played for a little bit, and then they were like, "Yeah, so we're out of content about 6 hours ago." You know.
It's there's enough content. They even added co-op mode to survive waves.
I know. I know. They added a whole bunch of shit after Adam and I left, but we had already, same thing with Destiny. Like, you shouldn't release a game, say it for $60, say it's complete, and then require everybody to buy like a bunch of DLC in order to actually finish the game.
Did you play the single player?
Or
Titanfall 2?
I never played Titanfall 2.
That's what we're talking about. I don't give a shit about Titanfall 1.
It should have been an expansion or just like an update to the original Titan.
I'm gonna need you to escort him out of the
Yeah,
room.
Randall, go through this. I need to get him out. Get him out.
Call Sentinel to call Wesker to shoot him.
Right now. Hit that assist button. Oh my god. John says if I can put 700 plus hours into Team Fortress 2, you can play Titanfall 2 for at least 100.
I'd rather play Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Fighters.
Load it up, then pussy.
Oh shit. He didn't mean fighting you, Brian. He just was playing it. We're not challenging you, dude.
No, if you say it near me, that means you want war with me.
Okay.
If you mention it in his presidents, in his presidents,
My presidency, 2020.
if you mention it in his presence, you want to catch these hands.
Oh, okay.
If you mention it, that means you know that I play and you're looking for war with me.
Speaking of war, dude. What about that Fire Emblem announcement tomorrow, dude?
Oh, yeah, dude, that's one of the reasons why I fucking want to switch. Because the new Fire Emblem looks like it's Advance Wars meets Fire Emblem.
So did they mention why it's called Three Houses? Is this a continuation from the ones you guys were playing on 3DS on the 3DS?
No, there's literally like 3 royalty houses.
But I thought that was the case with the 3DS ones. Was there 2 before?
The 3DS was there's 3 options you can pick. The whole point is, so the backstory before you even get to like playing the game, the the names of the family is Hoshido, which is like the more Asian samurai-centric family, and Nor, which they're like black and purple. I don't know what they resemble.
Yeah.
They resemble like the Nilfgaardi or the people from Witcher. I'll just say that. You were born into the Hoshido family, but as a baby, you were kidnapped by the Nor and raised by them without knowing that. So then you spend some time with both families, and you're at a crossroads where there are wars about to happen, and they make you choose which side do you side with, the Hoshido, the people you're actually related to, or the people that raised you. The third option is you choose none, and you do your own thing.
I'm a big kid now.
Yeah, but this
what
one
game is this?
Fire Emblem. I was talking about Fire Emblem Fates, but this game is a whole new thing again. It visually it looks like. Damn, what does it look? It looks like Elizabethan times. You know what I'm talking about?
Elizabethan times? Is that a thing? I thought it was Victorian.
No, they're similar, but I believe they're separate things. But like something like that.
Oh, Elizabethan. Yeah, that's a real thing. Elizabethan. Sorry.
This one seems to be around those times, and I guess you follow 3 different like family lines. And from what I've seen, it looks like Advanced Wars meets Fire Emblem. So I'm already hard. So I just need to play Diablo on my Switch so I can get a Switch in Diablo.
If you just send in a picture, man, there's a chance you can win.
What's up, David, in the chat? What do you guys? What the Twitter post you guys posted on here says that it's upcoming Nintendo Switch titles, and it includes Fire Emblem. So what do you think they're gonna show?
They're obviously gonna show the next character in the season pass. They're either gonna show Joker from Smash Bros. Actual footage of my main that I already made because Anthony bought him already.
I was waiting for that to come.
Or they're gonna show the next character, which someone who leaked this direct down to the date said that they were gonna talk about releases at some point this year, which is they're talking about Fire Emblem. They're gonna talk about Metroid Prime trilogy. They're gonna show the next character in the season pass, which is from Dragon Quest apparently. Some character named Erdrick.
Oh, okay, that's a good pull for them because they're probably adding a lot more JRPG people.
Mario Maker 2.
Oh my God! Word.
Yeah, let me pull it.
Yeah, what's up?
The person who leaked this
down
to the day, he said the date for the Nintendo Direct. So.
Okay, those are good announcements.
So there's more stuff.
If it is the Metroid Prime going to be just a port over because there was motion controls, or is it going to redesign it so it's playable just with a controller?
I would assume they could do Joy-Con. Doesn't it have motion?
You're right. It does. Never mind. It does have motion.
But since it was on the only one you have to worry about is Metroid Prime 3 because
exactly.
Metroid Prime 1 and 2 for GameCube. So I don't know. You just use both Joy-Cons, or they just get rid of all that trash and let you play on the thing.
I think they're gonna redo it. They're gonna redo the controls. Because what if you're on a bus, trying to play some Metroid? You take out the fucking Joy-Cons, trying to set it on your lap and do some of this shit. Like, no.
Yeah, just start conducting. Just do that, dude.
Like the Wii Music guy.
Yeah.
Now your hand doesn't get tired.
It never gets tired. Kami Copton, nope. That's all about the news, man. I even tried to check to see if there's anything else happening beforehand. Oh, there is actually. No, I'm sorry. Shout out to the people at Blizzard. Almost 800 people lost their jobs today with the layoffs. I don't know
what happens when you announce some shitty little mobile game.
What's weird is that Activision Blizzard said that they actually had a good year in terms of revenue and stuff, and they still ended up laying off about, I think, 800 people. So hopefully you guys bounce back and get us a bunch, and somebody hire these people. That's a lot of people to get laid off.
Jesus, they're eliminating 8% of their staff, and they have roughly 9,600 employees.
Yeah, a lot of people got laid off. I forgot to add this on the news. I read it as I was eating after the gym.
This is the worst time to pull this up since it's talking about people losing their jobs, but the leak said
I mean, that's nothing else we can pretty much say, but Hopefully they
This
bounce
is.
back, land on their feet or whatever, man. Like, go ahead.
I mean, anything they can just try to make their own small group and try to make their own Diablo-esque kind of game.
Oh, that's
Just
true.
make whatever was shat on for Blizzard, make your own spin on it. Since I guess depending on which branches they come from.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's even better if they all come from different branches, like the Heroes of the Storm or the Overwatch. Combine what you know, and make a game that incorporates more than one thing, so it falls into multiple genres.
Yeah, I mean, that's really shitty of Blizzard, but you know, it's business.
Unfortunately.
And
Yep.
the leak is Super Mario Maker 2, a 2D Zelda game.
Ooh.
It says Pikmin 3, so I guess it's gonna be a port. Metroid Prime Trilogy, and I don't know what Box Boy is, but they also mentioned something about Pokemon, but I don't know. That's what it says. It says they mentioned something about Pokemon.
Oh, and Cobra in the chat's letting us know the Division 2 is gonna have an open beta, so you don't have to be invited. It's gonna be March 1st. So if you and Adam want to give it a shot, see if you guys give a shit. Nope, I saw it in his eyes. Don't bother.
No, I don't know. The disappointment's too real. It seriously is the same thing with the people from, that played the original Destiny. They're like, Destiny 2 supposed to fix all this shit. They didn't.
I think most people that actually played Destiny were telling you not to play Destiny 2.
Okay. So yeah, Mario Maker 2. I'm definitely down for that. The Metroid trilogy, sure. I mean, I've played them already. Besides Echoes, I think the last one. No, Echoes is the second one. No, forgot it.
Echoes is the second one. First
Okay,
one
yeah.
is Metroid Prime.
And then
Second
Echoes, and what was the
Echoes,
third
third
one?
one is Corruption, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't play the third one.
I didn't get to
Unfortunately.
play it. Instead, I was like, let me spend money on Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Yo, I mean, you guys you got some mileage off of that.
No, but really, I love that game. But
Yeah,
I also bought Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which I returned the next week. So
Yeah, that game was trash.
You mean you didn't like the same game that was just recolored and added 2 characters?
I just don't. The Battle Arena games like that, the Tenkaichi games, like Jump Force. Like
Oh
it's
my
still
god,
a
that
game.
comes out this week.
Those. Maybe because I actually like actual fighting games, but those are just trash that they spend money on for kids to buy. That's what I feel like. I don't know why they spend
It was
that much
unfortunate
money.
that they did that for the My Hero Academia too. Like I was hoping they would made an actual 2D fight, they took what they learned from Dragon Ball Fighter Z and just did the same thing with My
Yeah.
Hero Academia.
What I was hoping, and this is a stretch, they never announced Jump Force because I never want to see that in my life. And they turned Dragon Ball Fighters, instead of making a sequel, they made it like Shonen Fighters. And they just added the roster, like 20 characters from each thing.
Oh shit.
Can you
Jump
imagine
Force
that?
looks
Oh,
like
what's your team?
trash.
Oh yeah, my team is Vegeta, Yugi, fucking
The
Yugi
guy-
again.
You I think you're saying his grandpa.
Oh yeah, nah, if I could pick, I'd be Maximilian Pegasus. Fuck Yugi.
Oh, that's the silver haired kid? Or
Yeah,
guy?
Yugi boy. And Yusuke. I'm gonna
Yusuke?
shoot
Yeah, I
people.
saw him in there.
Fuck that, dude.
Like they got cool characters I would like to play as, but not in that not that battle arena stuff.
It's just a wasted time. That's what the weekend was singing about. He knew Jump Force was coming out, and he said, wasted times.
I spent playing Dragons. All right. I think that was it. That was the not cutting edge. What is it? Breaking news was the layoff stuff, and I think that's it. So
Yeah, I mean, even the subreddits for gaming news doesn't really have much.
we'll move on then. We'll do the releases and then we'll do our little Valentine's thing. So yeah, we got a busy weekend or week anyway. Crackdown 3, Metro Exodus, Jump Force, and Far Cry New Dawn comes out Friday.
Did you hear the shit that's going down with Crackdown 3?
Yes, I think I read that something about the multiplayer doesn't work.
Yeah, they've already announced that that multiplayer for Crackdown 3 won't be available day one. I don't know, what's the point of even launching it? Like, they're gonna get slammed so hard because of it.
Well,
It's gonna
they're-
be like Fallout.
Well, they're launching it because Microsoft had enough of the dev team delaying it. Like they're running out of cash. Like they need to release something.
The game didn't even really look that good.
I think the multiplayer thing that's not working is the actual PvP, but I think the co-op thing still works, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, if they seriously don't like give an update on why it is they're not releasing multiplayer day one, they're gonna get absolutely slammed. Like there's got to be a really good reason.
They're playing Jump Force.
I'm still gonna give it a shot. It's part of the Xbox Game Pass, and I still have it, so me and Brian I guess we have a copy to play. Far Cry New Dawn, it's probably, I might get to that sometime later in the year. It's another checkbox game, I'm sure, except with post-apocalyptic and exaggerated, like, not exaggerated. I'm a lot more colorful. Reminds me of Borderlands.
Is this one of the ones they showed at that big event we watched?
Yeah.
It looks interesting. I don't know that I've ever played any of the Far Cry series.
Play 3.
I might actually own 3. Let's check.
I've played 2 and the one where you have like primal and not primal, the one before 2 where you had like abilities. And you're in the jungle and you can like where you can like, you know, you're like an enhanced human.
Far Cry
You know
1?
what I'm talking about? No, there's Far Cry 1.
Oh, the one that came out on Xbox, the spin-off. Yeah. Oh shit, Predator. It was Predator.
Yeah, I played that one and
holy shit, I forgot about that.
No,
it had a map editor.
You're talking about Javi, and it had multiplayer.
Yeah, it had multiplayer like a map editor. Yeah,
that game was fun. And Far Cry 2 is just basically malaria simulator.
Yeah, I think at this point I played all the Far Cries except Blood Dragon and Primal, like the offshoot ones. I played the proper sequels, or I guess
I wanted
the
to
numbered
play
sequels.
Blood Dragon because I liked how synthy and 80s it looked, but I just didn't care enough to play it.
I think we have it out. They gave a free copy on Uplay, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Cobra. No, Cobra, it's not DLC. It's a standalone game.
So, side note, because I just found this. Apparently, Hollow Knight Hornet DLC will be unveiled on Thursday, February 14th.
That they're still releasing free content for them?
According to this.
Team Cherry? Yo, can we get a shout out to Team? It's Team Cherry, right?
Yeah, Team
Something
Cherry.
Like that,
yeah, salute to Team Cherry. My goodness. They've been supporting that game for who knows how long now.
I still need to finish it.
Yeah, I still gotta finish mine too. And then
I finished the main story. I didn't go like to all the side bosses and stuff, but
Rage 2 gameplay has been
released.
Metroidvania
then, Anthony, huh? You
what?
have to go back.
What? Okay, one at a time.
Why play a Metroidvania, then you have to go back.
I mean, I went back as far as I needed to go, like to get through the game. I didn't collect every upgrade or the green worm things.
No, you're supposed to fight everything.
Okay.
Upgrades on you. You just fight everything.
Rage 2 gameplay. I've seen, yeah, they showed off Rage 2 gameplay already. They look very similar.
Oh.
Like Far Cry New Dawn and Rage 2 look oddly like alike.
Is Rage 2 where the people were performing, yeah, he's get ready to die,
yeah,
or whatever? No, he can stay in his garage.
I already said Jump Force, new Far Cry. I'm looking forward to Metro Exodus. I beat the first 2. I definitely enjoyed the atmosphere. The environment art looks the art and like it'll make your computer bleed. That it's super GPU intensive. Like if you want to test your push your fucking PC, they do an excellent job with the environment art, the lighting, the shadowing. It looks phenomenal. So I'm assuming this will be no different. And that's about it from games. Unless you're still looking up stuff.
Isn't the Metro series the one where that one dev was like, keep this shit up, we won't even make it for the PC next?
Yeah, unfortunately. That's like happened like last week or something. I mean, I'm still going to play it. Whenever it comes back to Steam, I'm still going to get it. I enjoyed the first 2. Movies. We got Alita, Battle Angel.
Dude, I can't wait.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be crazy fun just to watch the animations.
Does it come out Thursday day or Thursday night?
Thursday night, probably.
Alright, I'll have to look up exactly when.
And then Fighting with My Family, which is like WWE. What's her name? Paige.
Yeah.
Like she's an actual, like it's her story, I guess, in movie form, which looks interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the theater to go watch it, but that's about it for the releases. Because I checked the music and I don't know anything on there. Oh, never mind. Avril Lavigne, but
I know artists. I just don't know if it's like re-releases. Because Shaka Khan says they're releasing an album, and that's probably a re-release. This is Czarface and Ghostface Killer. Why does it say Czarface?
that's probably somebody else.
Czarface?
It could be Scarface. Like they thought maybe it's a clever way of writing it.
I'll probably listen to that, to be honest. Everything else here, Betty Who sounds very familiar. I think that's a band, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I'll see. Usually on Fridays I just get adventurous and start playing random albums. So, what am I doing? We did the user topics. Oh, let's get to it. So since it's Valentine's Day in like 2 days, I figured we can go through the list of questions I found online.
You would.
That's silly first date questions. I mean, there's like, let me see how many actual questions there are. There's 160. I've only highlighted some because we're not going through 160 fucking questions.
Why not?
Can I speedrun
I got
Ping
time.
real quick?
I mean, I didn't get to vet the rest of it. I got to number 83 and I haven't gotten to see what else.
I'm gonna go speedrun Ping real quick.
Okay, go ahead. I guess we'll kill time while you're peeing. Just 100 and something, man. So I don't know if you've been looking at here, see if you saw a question that you might want to. No. I guess we can start.
Not without Bryant.
Oh shit. Let's get it. I have answers, yeah. Not without Brian. I mean, you guys can answer before he gets here. Like he said, he's
I only want to
speedrunning
hear
it.
what Randall has to say
Why?
because he hasn't talked all stream.
Yeah, he definitely didn't. Look at him.
He's been-
He's sleeping.
Skulking back in the corner there on Pinterest.
Yeah, he's been on his phone a bit. I saw him on there too. It's on the camera.
I was looking up the stuff y'all was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Likely story.
All right, cool. Brian's
Time.
back, so all right, cool. Time, Brian. I guess we'll start with some of these. Let's start with the first one here. Pretty simple. What are some movies you really enjoyed? I guess throughout your life.
You should set like an order. Just yell at whoever's going.
All right, Randall, go for it. He hasn't spoken like literally 97% of the fucking podcast, so give me something, Randall. Off the top of your head, remember you're sitting right in front of the person. The longer you stay quiet, the awkward it is.
The Matrix series, Blade Runner series, Donnie Yen movies, which is martial art movies.
Okay.
Like Legend of the Wolf.
Okay.
We're just talking about movies.
Just movies so far, man.
Obviously, Avengers or Marvel, anything Marvel related.
Okay.
Part of the MCU.
Okay.
A Beautiful Mind.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I like that movie too. Jennifer Connelly. Am I right?
Her face makes me happy, dude.
Okay, I was gonna punch you through sound waves.
That's all I got.
Not
Okay.
even like in a bang way. I just like looking at her face.
One of the Kelseys. One of the Bryans.
One of the Kelseys. Okay, well, if we're going with one of the Kelseys,
It's definitely you.
makes that pretty easy.
Unless Adam just comes into Brian's fucking screen. He's just hanging out with Brian today.
The Die Hard movies,
Oh,
The Matrix,
shit, okay.
Fifth Element, Fight Club, Shawshank Redemption. Oh man.
Okay.
Trying to think of what else I usually watch like all the time. A Christmas Story, can't go wrong with that one.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say Home Alone.
I mean,
Home
there's a lot
Alone's
of
really
movies I
good.
just don't remember.
Because you mentioned that's why you mentioned it last, so I figured you would put that be
I
in here.
forgot about it.
You get put on the spot. So what happens, Randall? They fall through the cracks.
There's so many.
I mean, that's fine. If you can just name a couple.
Yeah, that's probably all I can think of off the top. Oh, Back to the Future. Can't forget that.
Yep, good. That's a good one. Brian.
Movies I enjoyed. All right, boom. I'm gonna give you 5. All right. I'll give you La La Land, Quiet Place, Anchorman, Rush Hour, Rush Hour 2.
Get the fuck out of here. That's your 5?
Not top 5. It's just the first 5 that came to my head.
Okay. The first 5 for me would be... Not first 5. That came to my head was Saving Private Ryan, Logan, Mad Max Fury Road, Aladdin, and Good Will Hunting.
Fuck, I should have said Forrest Gump.
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot Boondock Saints. Thank you.
Oh my god, you're right. That's also really good.
She
I
also
said Rush
mentioned
Hour
the
2
Mummy
and that
series.
Forrest Gump, dude.
And the Mummies. Forrest Gump, that's also a good one.
I'm
The
triggered
Riddick
right now.
series.
I didn't even say Cloverfield. I'm trash.
I guess Deadpool, yeah. Next question. What's your favorite alcoholic and non-alcoholic drink? Randall.
Coke and rum.
I said Randall. You don't even sound like him.
We get asked if we're twins all the time.
Okay? That's true. I've been there when it happened.
Loco Nut and probably...
Okay, first, Randall, is that the alcoholic drink or the non-alcoholic drink? For the people who don't know.
Well, alcoholic is Loco Nut. Non-alcoholic is... It's between orange juice and cranberry juice.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good, actually. Kelsey?
What was the question?
Oh, my God.
He doesn't care about you, girl.
He doesn't... The question was
Coke
what?
and rum.
Okay.
Actually, my favorite alcoholic drink is probably the Jungle Bird.
Okay. And then Coke for non-alcoholic. I'm pretty sure, yeah. That I should have seen that coming a mile away. Brian.
Alcoholic, anything that says Jack Daniels on it. Non-alcoholic, give me a lemonade. Not any kind of sweet lemonade. I want something that makes me do this face. That's when I know it hit me in the heart.
Oh, shit. For me, what my alcoholic drink would be either scotch or bourbon. And that would go, like any of them.
I didn't know. I thought we needed a specific drink.
A specific one? I'll give you the Woodford Reserve for my bourbons. And then for scotch, you can't go bad with Johnny. So, and the non-alcoholic drink. Shit. Oh my god, non-alcoholic drink?
That's a little weird.
No, I mean you can. We're not talking about that here.
I think I know what he's gonna say. If I'm wrong, you guys owe me money.
Then say it. See if you got
I
it.
say the Starbucks shit the fucking coffee. That's
Nope.
what you're gonna say?
Nope. Non-alcoholic drink is the Mori Soñando.
Oh shit, you're crazy. Dude.
Yeah, I'm
What the
telling
fuck
you.
is that?
You've had some before. Is it the drink my mom makes for breakfast?
I don't remember that.
It has like but I think it's
It's like
vanilla,
orange and
tang,
milk.
yeah, and milk in it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember.
Damn.
Because
you
the
guys let me
orange
say
milk was
lemonade.
like really weird.
Brian said we let you say lemon.
I'm bombing, dude.
Johan likes Coors Light, brother. Okay. Are you a morning person or a night owl, Randall?
Night.
I think everybody here's a night owl. Not me,
Yep.
actually. I'm a morning person because I fall asleep before The
Well,
owl
the
can
thing
get to the
about
night.
me is that my days blend into each other, so it's just night and day at the same time for me. So
Oh,
either
okay.
one.
Gotcha. What's your favorite restaurant? Randall.
It's free.
Brian said it's free. Brian's in the middle of a date and she asks him and he says, "This is free." You need time?
Yeah, I need. I don't know.
All right, right, Kelsey. For me, it's up to 2. I think that come to mind anyway.
That my favorite restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh man, it flips because depending on my mood, but I really love any sort of like the sit down Japanese, Korean barbecue or the Brazilian steakhouses.
Do you have like a name you can drop?
Texas State Brazil, Yokoso's, and
Okay.
843 Korean barbecue.
Gotcha. See, we can sponsor us. Brian, go ahead.
Do we consider fast food restaurants?
Yes, that is a fast food restaurant. Like it's in the name.
So it's between Longhorn, if I'm feeling brazy. If I just want something like light throughout the day, Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A that's moved up to my number 1 for fast food because
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to strike him too. Just
well,
Brian got closer to the. Go ahead.
It used to be Wendy's because like I really enjoy Wendy's, not just because I worked there, but because the food was really good.
Uh-huh.
But lately the service has just been absolute garbage. You know, it doesn't matter where you go, you get in line, there's nobody in front of you. 15 minutes later you might be getting your food.
Yeah, dude.
You know, whereas Chick-fil-A, they have like people standing outside of at least here they do. They have the one by the house. They have people that like stand outside and take your order, and they just have the line continuously moving.
Yeah, they definitely in terms of customer service, Chick-fil-A's up there, dude. And it's not even one of the 2 I was gonna pick either. That's crazy. Randall, you want me to go before did you pick or?
I probably had to say Ethos.
Ethos is your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's a toss-up between Longhorn and Cheesecake Factory.
Oh yeah, no, Cheesecake Factory is dead to me. I ordered 2 cheesecakes, right? There's only 2 of them. Oreo cheesecake. What the fuck's the other one? Red velvet. They changed both of them. They're not the same. The only 2 they changed that I know of are the 2 that I wanted, and they're shit now. More like Cheese Fake Factory. That's all I'm saying.
Oh shit! He wants to smoke with Cheesecake Factory.
Do you guys need anything else? Yeah, you guys have a great night.
So that wouldn't make Adam's fucking top either.
For people who don't know, like when I lived in Florida and my brother was with us, we went to Cheesecake Factory and like because they always give us shit about we get everything because we're white, and we went to the Cheesecake Factory and Adam is sitting at the end of the table and the dude is standing right next to him and goes, "Do you guys need anything else?" And Adam goes, "Yeah, can I get out?" He goes, "You guys have a great night." Just fucking ghosts.
I thought I saw him power walk away too. Oh shit! What would be your dream job, Randall?
I mean, I already suck dick for a living, so.
The best part is that everything quieted down just long enough for you to say it.
Well, I knew I had like 3 minutes before Randall answered.
You need more time. You want to go last?
Yeah.
All right. Then Kelsey, hit me with it.
I mean, I've already gotten to do a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do, but the dream job would be owning my own company making games.
Oh, okay. Brian?
Dream job is just literally the end goal of what I'm already doing. Just a successful music engineer, producer. I'm just working on it.
Okay. For myself, I think working at Valve is still definitely my top. Because God
I
awful.
lied again.
Why?
Working for good music.
Brian is fucking just slowing down today.
She thinks I'm a liar? Damn.
Randall? We came full circle.
I probably have to
mimic what Kelsey said.
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid.
Maybe like making your own art company, or like a game company that you own that you make art for.
I think he meant for like art, right?
Nah, well, pretty much what I'm doing right now is trying to establish my own media company and clothing line. So doing both of those successful is probably my dream job.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't hear a word you just said because Poison cheered and it kind of blew up my earphones. I'm sorry. I really wanted to hear.
You gonna repeat it, or are we just moving on?
Let's just move
on. I'll just go back. I'll hit the clip button on Anthony's stream, and then I will go back and listen to it later.
Okay. He just TiVo'd a fucking podcast that he's in.
Don't worry about it, Poison. It's fine. It was just really hilarious timing.
What would you do?
Like I asked him a question, and like I hear him start responding, and then all of a sudden I hear, my ear. Randall, I need you to speak up, because you're like 1,000 feet from the fucking microphone. I can hear you.
None of that went through.
Well, I know.
I read lips. He said, "Boy, I love sucking dick for money."
Next question. What would you do if you had enough money to not need a job?
Ooh.
Kelsey, you're at bat now because Randall wants more time.
At bat?
Yeah.
All right. If I didn't had enough money that I didn't need to work, I'd probably try and stream during the day more, and then probably work on older cars more.
Gotcha.
Not to mention traveling, because I want to go see a ton of places.
I feel you. That's what I was expecting more for Randall as well, like traveling and stuff. Go ahead, Brian. What you got?
All right, it's one of two things.
Uh-huh.
I'd either have my own esports organization.
What? That's okay.
I want to make sure that people treat this as sports. I want to see LeBron do an infinite. He can't. It's a sport. That, or I'll probably do something like Anthony Bourdain does, and instead of tasting food around the world, I just listen to music around the world.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
That answer and Anthony's reaction was almost as good as when I said my funeral is going to be lit.
Yeah. For myself, I'd probably go somewhere secluded, surrounded by nature. Make a fort.
Make a fort?
Yeah, like a Fort Tony. And then, and maybe travel around places I've never been to.
Would
huge
it be in
fucking
the shape of a shovel?
If the person building the house allows me to do that, if that's regulated, you know what I'm saying? Sure.
You have all the money in the world. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't ever build my own house.
My third answer, a charity harpoon instructor. I do it for the kids, no money. You don't have to pay me. I just teach kids how to use harpoons.
But you don't know how to use harpoons.
Oh, I don't?
No.
All right, stand in front.
You don't know his life. You don't know what he's capable of.
Okay. Let me correct my statement. I have never seen you use a harpoon.
Pray you never do.
All right, I will.
was really hoping he was like reaching this way. I was really hoping he'd just be like, and here we go. Just like out of nowhere, be like, bro, where the fuck did you get that? You'd know if you hung out more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd tell you all about it in Vegas if Randall took me.
Yes.
Well, Randall, you had an exorbitant amount of time to think about it.
How much money are we talking?
Randall, if you had enough money to not need a job, so you don't need a job, that's how much money you got.
They write on the check. Like your last check says, you don't have to work here anymore. And they give it to you.
You don't have to work here. You don't have to work. I swear to God.
Well, if I'm stupid rich, then
whoa, Randall, we don't use that.
If you're talking about like dumb money, then I would probably get 5 of my closest friends and we would just travel the world for like a year.
Like a week in a different place?
Huh?
Like a week in a different place?
It doesn't have to be we could we could stay as long as till we like, okay, we need to go somewhere else.
But you just said in a year. If we're traveling all over the world in a year, Randall, I've seen someone do it in 80 days, but...
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean like we're going to go to every spot. We would just go to the spots that everybody wants to go to.
Okay. What TV series do you keep coming back to and rewatching?
Futurama.
Okay, all right.
Scrubs.
Ah, fuck you. That's gonna be my answer too. Yeah, mine's are Scrubs as well.
Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show. Okay.
I really enjoyed the Cosby Show. I learned a lot from that show.
What hobbies would you like to get into if you had the time and money? You remember?
I'm already doing that. I just don't have the time or the money.
Okay. So what?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get into the I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I'm trying to get into the hardware things. I'm trying to learn how like circuitry works and start to build like little gizmos and gadgets and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then building cars.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have a wood shop. Like an actual wood shop with real equipment, not stuff I've been handed or had to buy for other projects.
I feel you, Brian.
I mean, I technically do it just at a basic level, graphic design.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go. For me, I think it would be anything in the film industry. I guess either cinematography or editing or something like somewhere in the film area. I don't know what exactly, but I guess making a movie or learning about the movies. Randall.
So I took this question as it's probably something that I wouldn't normally do.
Yeah, that's what I took.
That's like not within my normal
hobbies. Yeah.
So I would probably say the first thing that popped to my head when I thought about this is become a Le Mans driver.
Oh shit!
Damn.
And then I mean, I play the piano now, but I would probably try to get to the point where I could hold a concert.
Oh, okay.
So probably those two things.
That's pretty dope. Like selling out a concert or like just
like to the point where I get so good that people would come to a
show
to hear me play.
Okay. Next,
Zordon Zed wants to know if Kimberly's hobbies include suggestive pose downs and pelvic thrusting.
No, I don't think it does. If there was an Olympics for everyday activities, what activity would you have a good chance at winning a medal in?
Blowjobs.
Oh.
Actually, I just thought of a better answer.
Wait, hold on. Before you start, Kelsey, is that your final answer? Is blowjobs?
No, read the question again so I can.
Where did you stop on the question and you thought blowjobs was the answer?
I just want to make sure I heard it right so I can answer it.
If there was an if there was an Olympics for everyday activities, what activity would you have a good chance at winning a medal in?
I don't have a fucking clue. I'm the jack of all trades. I'm not great at anything, but I can do a lot of different things.
Always bragging. That's you wouldn't have bragging. That's what you do.
There you go. My dick is huge, okay?
Oh shit.
And the gold medal goes. Brian, what you got?
Wrench fencing.
What the fuck is wrench fencing?
We do fencing, but with wrenches.
Okay.
Gold medal.
Okay.
I did that with dildos in college.
Oh shit. Weren't you sponsored?
Sponsored.
Yeah, by OBT.
Oh shit.
What activity would you have a good chance at winning a medal in? Back talk. I will keep back talking you all day. All night.
That's probably the boringest answer I've ever heard to this kind of question.
I really have a good answer to it, to be honest. I'm trash at everything.
Well, you could.
Oh, F being free.
Every Avenger.
I
That's
could.
Randall's.
Oh shit. What's yours, man?
Denying the Whopper drop.
Everyday things.
Go ahead.
You said everyday activities.
Like everyday activities, yeah. I don't know why Brian
make it up.
fences every day.
I could probably win a gold medal for going the longest without talking to people.
Going for the longest without talking?
Yeah. I think maybe. Maybe. I know some people that can probably beat you there. Like.
And Frank.
All right, he won it. So we're moving on.
Wait, no, she's not the one. Which one's the one? Is she?
Yes. You're talking about the Jewish girl that hid from the Nazis.
That was the joke I was going for, but yeah, that works.
Who were you trying to say then?
The girl that was blind and deaf and mute.
Oh,
I don't think I know.
Oh, Jesus. I know exactly who you're talking about, but I can't think of her name.
He's Googling it.
Helen.
DeGeneres?
I don't know.
No.
They just said Helen. I don't know if that's real or not, but they got Helen Keller.
Helen Keller, yeah.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
I think he gets an
Gary
award for
Busey never
gums.
shuts up, though.
Oh shit! Is he doing anything? I'm pretty sure he's just like sitting on his cash, right?
He was in Scrubs at one time.
Sure was. What music artist do you never get tired of?
Okay.
For me, it's a toss-up.
Go for it.
For me, it's a toss-up
Go
between
for
Michael
one.
Jackson. Huh?
Just go for one right now. Try to do it. Say both and then and then narrow it down to one.
Oh, it's Michael Jackson and The Weeknd. So
It's obvious.
it's The Weeknd. If I had to pick one, but Michael Jackson, I could listen to all his hits on loop.
Yeah, mine's kind of a toss-up between Michael Jackson,
Trina.
most of Eminem, and Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory.
Linkin Park's a good. Yeah, that's a good. Actually, that's a good answer.
Narrow it down to one.
Only the Hybrid Theory CD though. Like,
Well, Meteora was fine.
it was fine, but it's not one of those that I like actively.
Yeah.
If anything from the Hybrid Theory comes on, I will not change the station because I love that CD.
Right. Johan says God's Plan. That's one song.
He answered. Frank Ocean.
Oh, okay. Good choice.
I was gonna say Kanye, but I've heard songs that I would rather never hear, so I'm gonna go
You're
Frank
right.
Ocean.
Frank Ocean?
Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Yep.
I don't have anybody.
You don't have anyone that you. Okay.
There's nobody. Eventually, I get tired of anyone.
Ah,
Just
okay.
say the composer for either God of War or for Stranger Things.
I get tired of that too.
Oh, okay.
yeah?
I
How about
listen
Tim?
to Mozart every day, and I get tired of him too.
Oh yeah, you could just sell out to me and say Brian De La Rosa did.
Yeah, you could have just said that. Goodness, man. Support him.
Close.
What fad did you never really understand? I got an easy one for that. Like, guys, for me anyway. You guys need some time to think?
Yeah,
I got mine already.
For me, was the fucking pants like that aren't pulled up. I never understood why the fuck that was cool. Growing
I
up,
don't
I
either.
didn't get it at all.
Like
I-
I like my pants to be somewhat loose, but I don't like, especially these people that like they wear their pants with a belt around their knees and then have like gym shorts on underneath. And so they're standing there and like they have the gym shorts here and then their actual pants are down here.
Yeah,
It's like, what is the fucking point?
I never understood that. I even went through the phase of wearing a shitload of baggy clothes, but that one I could not.
I mean, it's
get
still going on. Like, there's still tons of people doing it, and it just doesn't make any sense.
How
Like,
do you
didn't they
know-
ever watch? Didn't they ever watch? Was it Family Matters? Steve Urkel never got caught because his pants were up his throat.
Somebody told me that they used to, like, I don't know about the sagging, but the baggy pants was whenever they try to steal jeans, people used to get sizes bigger so they can just pull them over and it looks like they were just wearing them, like when they walked in or something like that. I don't know if
Oh,
that's true or not.
but Javi in the chat says that he heard that's how you get a boyfriend in prison with the pants being below your.
That's true.
Oh, it is true.
Yeah, if you're in prison and to show a sign that you were okay with homosexuality or anything with dealing with another guy, you would sag your pants, and that was like the
code?
I'm available.
Oh.
So I'm talking from personal experience. Love you, Randall.
When he's not on the podcast, he goes in his room and practices roundhouse on like a cutout of you. The head came off on the first kick.
He has like 7 of them already thrown out in the garbage.
When you think you hear him playing Tekken, no, he's actually throwing roundhouses.
What are your... Oh, wait, did everybody answer?
No.
No, I was going to say, that was too quick.
Answer, I don't understand why people wear their pants that aren't high-waisted above their fat as if I can't see that you're fat still.
As
You
in,
know
like,
what I mean?
oh, like when the stomach's too big, it goes over the pants.
Yeah, and they're like, let me put my pants over that. That'll make me look slimmer. I can still see your shape. You just look like a locked character from the waist down. I don't know why people do that. You're not hiding anything.
So you're not talking about wearing like normal clothes. You're talking about ones that are specifically meant to be high-waisted, like that are supposed to be worn up higher.
No, the ones that are supposed to, that's the trend. People who wear anything over themselves, but when it's not like yoga pants, I see people go and tuck that in as if I can't still see.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Johan said slide sandals with socks. Get rid of it. That's another one that was like I was debating which one to use because I don't understand like why if you're wearing socks, put the shoes on. You took the time to put in the socks, like.
The only
The
time
only-
that's
the only
acceptable, what he's talking about is if you're in the house. If you're in your own house, you can do that. If you walk outside, why?
I mean, the only time that I've done that is if I'm like either A, can't find my shoes, or B, all I'm doing is running out the front trash and the garbage, and I don't feel like taking the time to put the shoes on.
I've seen people out and about, like at a mall.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, where they're like walking around with the high-ass socks up to the fucking knees and these sandals with their toes split and the thing right between
Yeah,
the socks.
I'm like,
Just like, why? Like, just, you're going out, put on the damn shoes.
fuck, man.
Anti-vaxxers? Yeah, I don't understand anti-vaxxers either.
The only argument I have towards the high socks in general is because I used to think they look so fucking stupid, and then I put them on. They're like a hug for the rest of your leg. I can wear shorts, and it felt comfortable. That's why I always wore them.
Okay, so you came around to it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
You don't have whole pants? And then I tried it, and like, yo, this shit's soft.
Okay. Did you answer, Kelsey?
I mean, I kind of just went on the rant with you, but
Yeah, we can.
I mean, I think the one that I don't get is these people that use their face as like a desk. Like, you remember?
I hate that, dude.
I didn't really know how to describe it. You know, the people who draw on the desks in like middle school and high school. You know, where it's just like you sit down at a desk and there's just random shit written all of it.
Okay.
Like a lot of the rappers today,
Oh.
like the younger rappers, where they're just like, I'm gonna get a 3 here and a 6'9" over. Like,
Yeah, the tattoos on the face. Okay.
Like,
I didn't know where the fuck you were going with that stuff.
I didn't know how to like describe it in one sentence, so it was, you know,
Uh-huh.
kind of just flopped about until it came out.
You just said like excessive face tats.
Whatever. The excessive face, but I mean, there's some people that do excessive face tattoos that are actually like, there's a point. You know, they actually have like a design where it's part of their religion or, you know, whatever.
Or their culture
But then
or something.
You look at like, you know, most of these rappers. Look at Justin Bieber. He looks like a fucking moron with just shit written all over his face.
He has face tattoos?
Yeah, have you not seen this?
No, I didn't know.
Justin Bieber? I don't remember him having... I mean, I'm not looking at him, so I guess that's probably why I didn't notice him.
I didn't know he had a face tattoo.
Let me see if I can find it.
It looks like it's part of his eyebrow. It's not huge.
No,
It's like a cursive.
maybe it was
It had been somebody else, homie.
maybe it is somebody else. But somebody that looked very similar to him had a shit ton of tattoos on his face.
Huh.
I don't know. I thought it was him, but
All right. Let's move on then. What are you always game for? I set you guys up this. I did this on purpose.
Because if you don't say anal right now,
Yeah.
I was debating if I was gonna do it or not.
I saw that and I'm like, this can only go perverted, so I'm gonna ask it.
What am I always game for? Besides being on my knees,
for prayer, Randall, you pervert.
You can go, Brian, if you. Well, there's
yeah, I
thinking.
need a second.
I'm always game for loading it up. We got shit to talk. We can do it. That's about it. Or just bullshitting. There you go. I'm always game for this bullshitting. I don't need to have a specific conversation. The other day in Discord, since I'm always sleep deprived, I asked Johan and Javi if Obama was ever fat, and then I said that I confused him with Gandhi, but in my head Gandhi was Nelson Mandela, so I looked up Gandhi, and it wasn't him.
John says having a laugh with my bros.
Trying about my bros.
I'm just trying. I have no idea how to answer this question. I literally just asked it for the perversions.
Oh, you're always down for Chick-fil-A. That's what you're always game for.
Shit, dude. I wish it was on Sundays too, dude.
Or you could have said caping people with my Mario, and you could have flexed a little bit.
I guess.
All those muscles, he doesn't know how to flex.
It's because this is a function, not fashion, Brian. Like when I lift the Planet Fitness above me, and then I get underneath. Like I need to use it somehow. That's how I get into the gym. Randall, what do you always game for?
Hanging out with friends.
Okay, that's simple but effective.
It's optimal.
It's optimal. I'm pretty sure that's like most of our stuff. Yeah, just hanging out. We're always game for game, just hanging out.
I'm always down to hang out and play games or chat or drink or
whatever.
Yeah.
What do you do to unwind?
Damn. Well,
do you pull it out?
Oh man, so many sexual jokes.
It's Valentine. You gotta love thyself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know. I mean, like, just looking up shit on the computer, playing video games, or working on the car.
Okay.
Or even just there's certain days that I just like to sit there and like don't even care what's there.
Yeah. But you, Brian?
I usually just have music on, or I just try to find something creative to do.
Okay.
Because if I'm stuck on something, since my job is to be creative, and I can't listen to it. This like a lot of this week, I just haven't been listening to music until today is when I listened to the Yak thing. So when that happens, I just do something else creative that has nothing to do with it. So I started watching Deuce. So I was like, I'm tired of listening. I need a break from this. Another creative outlet to that, or just like photoshopping dumb shit.
Making porn's always a great relaxer.
Talk about it, yeah, dude. What was I gonna say? For me, it changes depending on. It changes over time. It goes through phases. For me, right now, it's literally Forza Horizon 4 and fucking Sunflower playing on loop. That's
Sunflower?
Yeah.
It's from Spider-Man.
It's from the Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse.
I still need to see that. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I highly recommend. The second you can watch it. It's a really cool movie.
Yeah, Thursday, I think Thursday or Friday, we're gonna go see Alita.
Yeah, same. Sometime this weekend, we're gonna go check it out. Randall, what do you do to unwind?
So when I think of unwind, I think of like relaxing and not taking any effort. So I would probably say watch movies or entertainment, anything like movies, cartoons, anime.
Mm-hmm. Any like visual arts
Yeah.
or visual like media?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite app on your phone?
Probably Reddit.
Skullgirls.
Oh my god. For me, it's Feedly. It's where all my news comes in from. RSS feeds. I'm boring. Go ahead, bro.
I don't really think. I think you already know what I'm gonna say.
Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
Plenty of fish.
It's pretty.
Nah, it's Christian.
Howler.
Christian.
Tinder.
Christian.
Grindr.
It's probably
Grindr?
Instagram. It's most likely
What's the
Instagram.
one? It's like bee, something like that. Honey bee, something like that.
Bumble.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. I guess we'll do one more. Actually, you know what? We'll end it with one more, and I thought it would be. It's a good end to it. It's number 45 on here. If you could give everyone just one piece of advice, what would it be? When did it on the
Buy
nice.
knee pads.
Buy knee pads. I didn't think you would be able to throw it into the perversion, but you did. Congratulations. The fucking gold medal. This is what you can do on your everyday Olympics thing. Goes to Kelsey.
All right. One piece of advice.
Mm-hmm. If anybody's got something, you can go ahead.
I got one for job hunting.
Okay.
Have a value that you think you're worth and go after it. Because the worst thing that anybody's going to tell you is no. You know, obviously don't make it something outrageous, but like as you get, you know, better at your job, better at the things you do, find out what your value is or pick a value that you think you're worth. And if you're not, you know, if you're not making that or you're not getting that or not feeling like you're getting that at your current job, find somebody that's going to give it to you. And don't ever give them like a range. Like, you know, if you feel like you're worth 60K a year, tell them 60K a year. Don't give them like 50 to 60K because they will always go with lower number.
Yep.
I want to piggyback off of what Kelsey said.
Okay.
Within the same realm is if you have a goal in mind, whatever it might be, go for it. Be ambitious. Keep the zeal, keep the drive. Don't let the outside world defer you or distract you from achieving your goals. Whatever it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you want to do, you go for it and don't stop until you get it. No, regardless what you may have to go through. Always stay hungry. Always stay ambitious and just play.
You said it like Tyrese did in Too Fast, Too Furious. Don't worry about it. When you said stay hungry, it reminded me of that scene in Too Fast, Too Furious. That's all.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It just made me laugh because I saw it recently. You know what I'm saying? That clip. Brian, go ahead.
I feel like the one I was gonna go with, they basically already did something similar. So I'm just gonna say.
I mean, you can just yeah. If you don't have one, just say what they said. I guess.
No, I have like two of them, but I'm just gonna go with the one, I guess. I mean, okay, so at the end of the day, don't take life too seriously because everybody dies in the end.
Okay,
So
great advice, Brian.
Well, let me finish. Don't put too much weight on what people think about you, what you see in social media. Don't feel like you have to change yourself because people want to perceive only certain things about you. What's cool, that's what people want to be because they want to be accepted into everything. Find yourself. You have plenty of time in your life to, unless something bad happens, you have plenty of time to find out who you really are. Do what you want. Don't be afraid of like, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm going to fail. If it's not a fail, if you learn something from it. If this isn't for you, trying it is your answer. Like, no, this isn't for me. I can do something else. You have plenty of time in your life to not like succumb to peer pressure and just be what people want you to be. You're yourself and you're the best at being you around. So,
Brian, you gave us like 7 different advices.
it all makes sense in the same thing though.
I asked for one.
But it's the same. It's one overlying advice.
Okay. I guess I'll round it out with. Don't be afraid to like what you like. I know Brian's not making that face like he didn't say every possible fucking advice when I asked him for one.
That was one. It was all that was explaining the one that I had. He's just mad because I took his.
I had like 3 of them, and you ran through every single one of them.
Well, we get better, dude.
What?
Like, I'm trying to win on this date, so.
Oh, okay. We're not competing.
Look, I'm trying to win in this date, dude.
Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid to like what you like. Other people, what you like might not be what other people like, which is completely fine. It doesn't make the person better or worse than you are, and vice versa. What else? I can't. Yeah, I'm doing the thing that Brian's doing. I'm gonna give him a second advice again.
All of mine are in the same one. It's explaining the one.
What is the one?
The one is don't take life too seriously, because everyone dies in the end.
All right.
And I explained that, but what I meant by too seriously, by putting so much weight on what other people see, or want to see, what people, basically the trends. Don't try too hard to fit in. Don't try what X person is. Just don't not do things because you're afraid of losing or like failing at something. It's not that serious. You failed. If you're alive, you learn from it.
Then I guess I'm gonna fall back on just be respectful. Like this would be the one advice. No matter who you meet, always be respectful. Even if they, I guess, kill them with kindness is gonna be my advice. If they come at you nasty, don't throw that energy back at them. Treat them with like the Chick-fil-A ass customer service. That's all I got.
You're saying this when we went to Chick-fil-A and someone cut you off in the drive-thru and it didn't matter, and you spent the whole ride insulting that person. You're really the one to say this.
Hey, you do that as I say, not as I do. The best teachers are hypocrites. The best teachers are hypocrites because they've gone through it.
What about Tim?
I don't know who he is, Brian. But what I do know is that this is the end of episode 34 of the ADLR Podcast. I forgot the fucking song again, so I'm just gonna say it.
Damn bad. Oh, news. 21 Savage is released from ICE detainment.
Oh, he's out?
He home.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Shout out to 21 Savage.
Shout out to Rock Nation. Shout out to Jay-Z for hiring a lawyer for him.
Okay. If you like the show and you want to support it, you go to patreon.com/ADLRplays for more crazy ass content that lasts over 2 hours. If you're like, nah, they didn't earn it. You know who did earn it? People working at Extra Life. Go to extralife.adlrplays.com for the charity, for the kids. If you want to add a topic for us to discuss, like our fellow user Kill Me ? You can go to topics@adlrplays.com and you can submit a topic. We'll talk about it if we can. He asked us if it was real cheese. We don't know what cheese he was talking about, but
that was a reference to last time when there's like money on whatever you're watching and Rando asks you if that's real cheese.
Oh. Oh well, then there's a cutoff at 7 p.m. the Tuesday of. I go and check to see what the topics are, and I'll answer it for that day. It's not a live thing. So if you submit it while it's being recorded, I'll see it next week for next week's episode. And that's about it, people. Thank you, Randall, Brian, and Brian. Nah, I can't do that. Randall, Kelsey, and Brian. And then I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching and listening if you're on YouTube. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.